Been trying to change what I've been trying to say. Words don't come straight from my head to my mouth. It's such a shame that it fell out of place. Was never me that was bringing you down. Why we always looking for more? Why we always looking for more? Why we always looking for more? I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you Why we always looking for more? Why we always looking for more? shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take
since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
The calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? We're the revolution. We're the revolution. With the ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the tree.
All right, testing. Testing 1 2 1 2. Hey, bada 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 bada. So wing Kennedy. Os FlightSimExpo, what's up, my friend? Bats in the house, the mighty that guy. Maple Leafs, give me a 69 by 69. And Marion Harris, how's it been going? Chip a sneeze. Johnny Mon 211, a hell of a guy. Zach Cool, keeping it cool. I'll be right back, friends. Thank you for that audio check confirmation. Be right back, friends.
About to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution.
Good evening, SimFans, and happy Wednesday night, my friends, my amigos, my pals. What's up? What's up? It's good to see you all. We're back home from FlightSimExpo in Las Vegas, baby. Las Vegas, and was it a blast? It was a intense time, and I tell you what, we had the SimFanatic crew. Can we give it up for the SimFanatic crew? Big shout out to all of you, my friends. SimFanatic crew, of course. We got DelGam88 in the house. Ace is down. What's up, Aces? Part of that SimFanatic crew as well is Old Golfer 67. Pilot Rick, I see you in here. And Javier Silva Killa. I think he's working tonight, but we'll catch him later. And a lot of the others. Captain Howdy, you were there. It was good to see you, Captain Howdy. I don't see Flight Sim Braden in here yet, but friends, it was so good to see you. I saw you there, Bats. Saw you in Vegas, baby. It was good to see you. Proctus, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. Mighty Maple Leaf. Johnny Mon as well. It was good to see you, Johnny Mon, at Vegas. And we had a few orange whiffs together, my friend, didn't we? And says, hello, SimFanatic. Johnny Mon, one hell of a guy, by the way. Johnny Mon, so good to see you, man. You are a great help, too, man. You're always, like, right there. Just be like, hey, can I do anything? Can I help? And that's what I love about this community, because we're all about helping each other out, my friends. It's so good to see you, Johnny. Ace is down. And we also have TriJet Sim Pilot. Welcome to the stream. Good to see everybody. Say hello to TriJet. Good to see you. Vruden the Great. Man, I'm out of what? I'm out of that loop because I didn't show up. No, you're fine, Vruden. You're fine, my friend. And so tonight, friends, I'm gonna get into it with chat. I feel like I owe you all. I need to catch up because I was live streaming a couple times from Vegas at the FlightSimExpo, and I wasn't able to engage as much in chat just because I was so focused on everything else. But I got you all in there too. I did some shout outs, right, Johnny? And we got Emmett the Nemesis. Emmett, evening all. Emmett, it's good to see you, man. I see you in here in the simulator. It's good to see you. Now, as many of you know, during the flights, and we'll talk about FlightSimExpo a little bit more once we get up in the air, but during the FlightSimExpo 2024, we flew the early release version of the PMDG 777-300ER, and that's what we're flying tonight. And, all FlightSim, by the way, all FlightSim, it was good to see you, and we did a joint. How many of you caught all FlightSim and SimFanatic on a live stream, along with everyone else? What we also, I think, Shane, we had probably about 1 million. No, we didn't have that many, but we had quite a few of you that were flying with us, and it was good to see my friends. And thank you, Maple, for that. So anyway, tonight we're back in the PMDG 777-300ER, and this time we are going to be flying the version 2 that was just released, the V2. It was released right before, I think, PMDG released it to... did any of you have problems picking it up? I heard it was the record-breaking event for PMDG. They sold the most in the shortest period of time. Like, some people were having to wait like 60 minutes or more to get the email for them to be able to actually pick this up. So, and I see a lot of you that have it out there. We're going to get to you in a minute. Now, KMSY, you might have noticed that KMSY is payware scenery from LVFR, and Atlanta is a bespoke airport that came with World Update 10, I think. I think that's right. Oh, and for tonight, I got my Elgato Pro Cam set up and upgraded from my previous setup. Check this out, friends. But first, let's do this. I got to see you all. I got to meet you all. Friends, welcome back. It's SimFanatic Mite with you, friends, and my SimFan family. Kind of messed that up, didn't I? My SimFan family. It's good to see you. And FlightSimmer, I think you are in here. It was good to see you. We got Zach Cool, keeping it cool at Cordial Cloud. Feel the Reaper's back in the house. Feel the Reaper. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. And along with TriJet, says they cleared 1 million easy. Yeah, I believe it. They probably did. Now check this out. Got some for doing the now if you aren't aware, and probably some of you are. So we are at FSExpo, and we actually got the honor to actually run the booth, and it went very smoothly. And I couldn't have done it without my SimFanatic crew. Honestly, could not have done it without you guys. And thank you so much. And I want to recognize all of you guys. You did so much, and I'm forever grateful. And friends, so check this out. Because QA Pilot, because we did the booth, he gifted these to me. Evan, if you're out there, Evan Ryder from FSExpo. Great guy to work with, and check this out. We got the Bravo. Look at this. Got it set up so we can capture the TCA Boeing Yoke. It's got a wider lens. Wider lens. So that means I can start eating carbs and gaining some weight. Right now, I'm kidding, but I thought this would be a better setup. What do y'all think? Thumbs up or thumbs down on that one, huh? I mean, I think this is going to work out. And here's the thing. I did this for Old Golfer 67, by the way. I don't know why I'm a tomato. On this, I am. I look like a tomato there, don't I? I might have to change the tint, I guess. But here, I'll have to change that. But here, let's check this out. Watch this. TPR. Drum roll. Look at this. I wore socks just for you, Old Golfer. I wore socks just for you, buddy. Let me see if I can change the tint on that, by the way. Because, yeah, I look like a lobster. Let's see what we can see. Let's go to 2. Yeah, I do look like I'm red as heck. Red all get out. Here we go. Tint. That's why. And change that on the fly. Oop, wrong one. Revert. Swore I got the right one. No, I didn't. Hold on. Where'd I go to 2? Now I'm on 1 and 2. All right, hold on. Try this again. Tint. There we go. Is that better? Yeah. I think maybe a little bit better. Let me change the temperature. What if I do automatic? Auto magic. I still look like a lobster. I don't know. Maybe I got a lot of sun when I was down. I mean, it was in Vegas. It was in Vegas. Let's see. I don't know. Usually my arm isn't going to be in the way. So is that better? I don't know. I'll tweak that a little bit later. I might take that later. Let me go a little. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. But what do y'all think? Is that good? You can see me doing all the controls, doing the deal. Dumb. Anyway, let's get on with it. So I got to recognize all of you here in chat. We've got Maple Leaf in here. We got Captain Howdy. Captain Howdy was in there. Captain Howdy, it's good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining the live stream tonight. And actually, thank you for joining us when we were at FSExpo. It was so good to see you, my friend. So good to see you. Vegas, baby, Vruden. Vegas, man. You got that right. Vegas! Bats in Vegas. Captain 6565, good to see you. And who do we got out? Who else snuck in here on us? Did I miss anyone? Pilot Rick, there you are. It says, what's up? Pilot Rick, what's up? What's up, Pilot Rick? And I called you out, Feel the Reaper. Good to see you. TJ Turner. TJ, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, TJ. Thank you for joining the live stream tonight. Let's see, who else snuck in here? There's always somebody that sneaks in here. We talked about Emmett. Ace is down, and all of you. Hell, that guy. How's it going, that guy? Who did I miss? Did I miss anyone? I think I got everybody. We can get started, right? We can get started. I think I got everybody. But let's check out everyone that is in the sim. Who do we got here? Who do we got? Because it's a channel for all of us, right, friends? We got Chippa Sneeze down there in the A339. That's got to be right there. Bats, probably. Bastrop? I haven't seen Bastrop before. Who is that? Probably Bats. We got Summer Kyle, Emmett the Nemesis, Dreamclaw. What's up, Dreamclaw? It's good to see you in here. Delgam, what's up? I noticed this with the 777. When you're a ways away, delivery doesn't load until you get closer, and then they show up. We got Practice. We got Delgam. We got Pilot Rick over there in the 777. They're all gray when you're at a distance for some reason. Oh, look at you, Pilot Rick. Flying the American Airlines livery. You're trying to call out Aviation Spotter out of the woodwork. I reset up I had something weird happen with my Parallel 42 flow, so I had to reset. I've got this. What do y'all think about the outline in white? I don't know if I like that, but anyway, I had to reset it up. Dirt Racer, Tying Cookies, good to see you too, my friends. TJ Turner over there. Oh, look out for 67. And let's see here. We got Cordial Cloud, and then we have SimFanatic over here. So check this out. And this actually, I'm probably going to speak too soon. We have the payware version of the scenery. Again, this is by LVFR or Latin VFR. And we are going to do, as Kyle, you asked, are we doing Cold and Dark? And we are. So bear with me, friends. But if you came here for Cold and Dark, you're going to be happy. If you didn't come here for Cold and Dark, you're going to feel like you're at Oz Flight Simmer's channel, and you're going to be waiting in eternity. I kid Shane, but you kid me too, brother. So here, let's turn that music down, and let's turn on the volume. Is that too loud? Let me know if it's too loud, friends, because I can turn it down. We're going to turn that down a little bit. All right, so first of all, now when we were at Vegas, they didn't actually have the checklist released yet, or quite yet. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look-see, friends. So we go over here, we got the checklist, and as you can see, there is a checklist. And let's go ahead and turn off the music for now. And so first things first, now you can click on this click spot, and it'll show you where to go. I kind of wish they'd have it automatically go to where you need to go, but that's okay. So we're going to do battery first. Probably turn this volume up so you can hear it. All these things, so that's C1, C2, those are going to be fine. Check, demand off, wipers off, landing gear, that is always good to check. Down. Bus tie switches are already at auto. If external power is desired, illuminated, we do want external power, so we're going to go right down here. And if you hold down the menu, if you ever do from a cold and dark state, just hold the menu button down on the FMC for a few seconds, and then it'll give you some power here so you can at least see this. We're going to go to FS Actions. We are going to go to ground connections. And now this is kind of cool. You've got several different things here. You've got dual jetway plugs. You can click on this. You can go to single GPU plug. Why? Because we have such a big freaking airplane, right? It's a wide body, big, large aircraft. Click it again. You got dual GPU plugs and then single jetway plug. And since we're at the jetway, we can go ahead and say, all right, we're going to do that, and we are going to request it. And it'll say connecting, and now it's already connected. Now if we go up, that should be illuminated. And let me put this down here, kind of out of the way. And now we can see that we do have that illuminated if external power is desired. If you click on that, so they're illuminated, you can see available. Now, if we did dual, you would see both of these lit. Now, primary, we can go ahead and push it. And I'll tell you right now, I am very impressed with the sounds. What do you think, Shane? I like the sounds of this airplane. I don't know. You've flown V2 already, right? Actually, don't know about the menu button. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, you bet, All's Flight Simma, mate. See, we learn from each other, All's Flight Simma. All right, and I do like the sounds of this plane. Now, I don't know if they improved them with V2. I would suspect not. So I am very happy with the sounds. We'll talk about some of the other features of the aircraft. I've only flown it once during the live stream, during the expo, and then just preparing for tonight really quickly. I took off, and that was it. Ended it after I took off. Primary, external pushed. Second, and we don't have to worry about that. If APU is desired, go ahead and start it now. We'll wait on that. All right, preliminary pre-flight. So ADIRU switch. So that's your aiders, right? And you want to have that turned on, or you're not gonna be very happy when your FMC and your navigation stuff doesn't come to life. On battery extinguished, and that is. Which button's that? I don't even know what that one is. Off light. That is off. Status display. Check and verify. Only. Sometimes you gotta bring this out to read it. Only expected messages are shown, so we should be okay there. But we can look. Well, we can't look yet. Status display. Overhead maintenance panel. Guards are closed. We're good there. Cargo temperature, we don't have to worry about that. Parking brake, we probably should check. We want to make sure that is set, and it's not, so we're going to go ahead and set that. And CDU procedure is complete. Okay, so next thing's... How many of you saw me live streaming with this, and there was actually a 777 pilot right next to me, in real world, 777 pilot right next to me. That was pretty freaking sweet. And he was kind of guiding me through the stuff, right? All right, thrust auto... And that's going to be up here, and it is at auto. So a lot of this stuff you can actually click through. Primary flight guard down. That's down. Battery switch is already on. IFE, I think, nope, that's not on, so we're going to turn both of those on. Cabin power, APU generator switch on. That would have, now listen to that sound. See that sound just kicks in? Let's go ahead and start the APU. Listen to that. So go one click and then right, hold and then start. And now we have our stuff on, and if we go over here, we can see the status is, we're going to have the APU come to life. And if you go over here, and we can go to electric, and then you go down here to your multifunction display right here, and we should start seeing information about power being available there. Let's see. If I go to, I want to go to engines, I think. Fuel, air, not nav, com, checklist, or gear. Like engine, here we go. Engine. And I'm trying to remember which one shows the APU. Maybe it's over here. Stat. I draw like, oh, there it is. APU right there. Stat. 70 psi and the oil pressure, oil temperature is coming up. If we go outside here, listen to these sounds. It's saucy. It's saucy, Oz. Listen to that. Listen to that sound. Too close. There we go. There she comes. It's alive! It's alive! There we go. So she's coming alive. All right, good deal. Now, if we go up here, now the APU generator is on, so we're good there. Bus tie switches to auto. See, all this stuff is already set, so you don't have to worry about this, friends. Generator controls are on. See, it's magic. It just does it itself. Drive lights illuminated, and they're illuminated. Back generator on. Those are on, as you can see here. And APU selector if needed, start, then on. We just did that. So we're good to go there. Hey, it's London Vasello says best MSFS streamer is live. Oh my gosh, can you just give it up for London? London, thank you so much. Give it up to London, friends. Even Oz Flight Sim will give it up. And Ace says LOL. Hey, Big Al, what's up? He says, so how does it feel, Sim, now that you don't have 20 people behind you asking questions, but it makes things easier? It absolutely does. I was talking about that earlier, Big Al, and yeah, it does. It's a little bit distracting. And Oz Flight Simmer, you know, you're such a good guy. Not a hell of a guy, but a good guy, because a hell of a guy is reserved for, of course, you know, we've got to have our sayings for Johnny Mon and the others. So, but no, it was great, but it was a little distracting. But so the thing is like when I was streaming with Oz Flight Simmer, it's probably because I said his name, but people were like, who's this crazy freak that is like yelling and screaming in the middle? Like, I had all these people coming around, and there's a couple girls that came over here that were from the booze, and so people came up behind, and they're all wondering like, who's this guy think he is? He's just being loud and obnoxious. And of course, they were new to the experience of SimFanatic. You all know that I'm loud and obnoxious, right? You've been with me for a while. Left wiper selector is off. Emergency light switch, and see, this is already going to be set too. So that's oh no, it's not set. I take that back. So we'll close that up. Silver mother killer is in the house, friends. Let's give it up to Silver Killer. Javier, appreciate you, and Arlette, if you're there, would you please do me a favor, Silver, and wish her the best for me, because you both, like the rest of the SimFanatic crew, were just amazing. Aces, you were there. I got to meet you, my brother, from another mother, or as you would say, from another udder. And you were there too. And it's so good to see you, Aces, for the first time. And like, I think you had more fun than you thought you would. It was great to see you, man. Passenger oxygen switch. So we want that to guard is closed. We're already good there. Window heat switches. We want to go ahead and turn all those on. So we'll go ahead and turn all 4 of those on. Ram air turbine. Verify extinguish, and it's extinguished. Oh, God. Us Flight Simmer says, no, really? I would say more like disturbing the peace. Oh, that's pretty much what it was, Oz. I was definitely disturbing the peace. Everybody's like, who the hell is this guy? Left and right engine to on, and we've got those on. All right, we're good to go there. Center 1, center 2 electrical switches, and we want those two off. Okay, we got those off. Not on, off. Demand pump selectors, all are off. That's good. Seatbelt sign is off. Overhead panel light, mid position. Got those circuit breaker panel lights. That is fine. Master Blaster. Master to bright. Fine, whatever. Captain Howdy says, thank you, X403 for Ben. Hey, this X403 is in here? Is 403 in here? Oh, X403 is in here. Someone take an air horn to Sexpo. Sexpo! Yeah, baby. 403, I got to say, big shout out to you and thank you for all the swag and for doing those custom swag, Las Vegas, 3D printed swag. And you did, those that were there, you did their name. And by the way, Pilot Rick, I need to get it out to you. And I don't know if Marion Harris is in here, but we might need to get that out to him as well. Thank you, X403. Mighty kind of you. Glare shield, mid position. So actually, we got to do this. Mid position there. Floodlight control, landing light switches are off. APU, BTL, APU something. Okay. APU fire switch. Let's go ahead and we got to make it ring. Here we go. Right, there we go. APU's on. Cargo fire arm switches off. I'm not going to look up there. Trust me, they're off. Cargo fire distinguished. EEC mode to norm. And we got that set. Can I get a t-shirt? Yes, we're going to have to. Hey, we're going to have to get you a t-shirt. Hey, Javier, what size are you, Shane? Put it in chat. I'm sure that we can get you a t-shirt. Or at least Javier is Silver motherfucking killer. All Flight Simmer Silver wants a shirt. And what size are you? You're probably a medium, right, Shane? I'm guessing you're a medium. No, a Sexpo t-shirt. We're going to do it, by the way. XP72 is a hell of a guy too. Got to spend time with my newfound friends there at the expo. Of course, XP72 said, oh no, it was Blue Games. Blue Games said he would never look at the FSExpo the same again because of the lights. We'll talk about that once we get up in the air. That is pretty funny. Start ignition selectors to normal. Auto start switch to on. All right, see, I just click through this stuff. I mean, you could probably go through most of the stuff and not even have to worry about it. Fuel jettison arm switch is... Why did that just go way up to the top there? Off. Crossfeed switches are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Test switch. I'm not going to worry about that. Wing to auto. We got that as auto. Engine ice, de-ice. Auto. Beacons off. Navigation switch is on. Logo switch. We don't need the logo switch because it's light out. Wing light we don't need because it's light out. Indicator light tests will be fine there. Runway turn off lights are off. Taxi light switch is off. Strobe light switch is off. Equipment cooling, it should be at auto. So again, you're just going from left to right, right? So recirculation fan should be to on, and they are. We'll make a t-shirt for you all, Flight Simmer, exactly. Flight deck temperature, auto, and the cabin temperature is going to be auto as well. Pack switches, they should be on auto, and they are. Just verifying this. Trim air switches are on. We're good to go. Left, center, and right, auto, and they're all auto. And engine bleed switches are to auto, or on at least, and they are set. APU bleed is auto. It doesn't get any easier than this, right? Everything is auto. Auto magic. Landing altitude selectors in. That's already pushed in. Right wiper is off. Minimums reference. So, okay. So the minimums here are going to be 100. Now you can do radio or barometer, as it says there, okay? So if we go to... right over here. So by default, it's on barometer. So if you're on barometer, of course, you want your sea level altitude. But if you want to do radio, that means above ground. Now, something you're going to notice when I click that switch all right, nothing happens, right? But if you go in here and you hit reset, you'll see this comes up with 200. Now let's wait a while we wait for this damn thing to go to 100. We could almost wait for us Flight Simmer to get a flight started with the amount of time it takes to get this down to 100. Actually, I kid, because us Flight Simmer and I take about the same amount of time to get going. Shane, do we not catch enough shit about that? We always are catching shit about that, right? From Maple and others, like how long we take. You know what, Shane? We'd like to see them get in here and entertain people and keep up with chat and have them start the flights on time. Yeah, they probably could do a lot better job. Who are we kidding? Oh, but like I said in the panel, you know what we do before the stream? I look in a full-length mirror, and I look at it, and I don't know if you all saw the panel, but I said this on the stage with the others, and I said, and Oz Flight Simmer thought when I did the testing 1, 2, 1, 2, he thought I was going to say syphilis. I didn't. I held back. But I said, so one of the questions was, what do you do before a live stream? So we were on a panel, and I was with Allison Johnson. Allison, if you're out there, great to meet you. Great person. She was great to talk with. Flight Sims with Joel. Flights with Joel. And, of course, Blue Games, XP72, Sim Hanger, had Mark. Of course, Two-Tone Murphy. Let's give it up to Two-Tone Murphy. He did a hell of a job being a moderator of that crew. We had London Controller, and London was in here, I think, right? London, it's good to see you, man. Thank you for joining, and I just realized I think you were London up above. If you are, thanks for joining. It was good to meet you at the expo, and London was up there with us. I think London was freaking hilarious, and I missed Murph's opening line. He's like, "Yeah, I'm here with some content providers, streamers. I found them out in the parking lot. I was with them." I was so nervous, and people are like, "How could you be nervous?" And the old golfer came up to me afterwards. He's like, "How are you nervous, Sim?" And I was like, because you're like in front of real people. Like right now, I'm in front of a chat and I'm just like streaming out. But you get up there and it's just, I think actually for me to be nervous, it wasn't so much all of you out in the crowd. It was the rest of the panel. I'm like, I got to live up to these guys. I got to live up to these guys and gals up here. And but anyway, it was great. Everybody did fantastic. It was actually a fantastic thing on the panel. That was really a great experience. And again, Q8 Pilot made it happen. Let's give a shout out to our buddy Q8 Pilot Sam. If you're out there, love you, man. Thank you for making that happen. He sponsored the booth. He paid for it all. Want to give a shout out to Evan Ryder and again the SimFanatic crew, and of course the other content providers that did along with us. All right. So anyway, minimums, we got that set. Minimum selector, we got that set to the right thing. Flight path vector as needed. I mean, you can click it if you want. Meter switch is needed. All right, and barometric reference, and we're going to go, because we're in the U.S., we're going to go ahead and we're going to do in inches, mercury, right? Thank you, Aces Down. And then All Flight Simmer says, how many people watched the panel live at the event if you had to guess? That's a great question. It was a really good turnout. That's a really good question, Oz. I don't know, 20,000? No, I'm kidding, because I think we're at 2,200 that actually came to the expo. I don't know. That's a good question. I would say probably, I don't know, 300? We're like kind of blinded by the lights, right? Blinded by the light. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, sorry. I just went on a tangent. No, there was these lights, so I was glad. I was the only, well, no, I think, no, Blue didn't wear shades either. I think I was the only one up there that remembered their shades. And XP72 is like, I forgot my aviators. But I don't know. I'd say 300 maybe. There's quite a few. Quite a few. All right, barometric pressure selector. We're going to be ready here. ND mode selector map. ND center is needed. That's all stuff that's fine. Weather radar's off. Map switches as needed. Flight director switches to on. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the left and turn on the right. Look at that C-17 taxiing over there. Beautiful. Looks beautiful, doesn't it, Shane? Doesn't it, SimFans? Looks beautiful. That C-17 off in the background. Whew. Sexy. Oxygen, I'm not going to test that. Forward panel bright, mid position, yeah, whatever. Navigation off. Display control source off. Air data off. Inbound board display, MFD. I don't remember what that was, actually. Is that right? Let's see if that's right. Yep, that's right. Ground proximity light extinguished. And flap override switch to off. That's good. See, this is going to go right down. The gear override switch to off. Landing gear lever, once again, is down. Check and verified. Alternate landing gear is guard and close. It is. Auto brake to RTO. So you got to catch some of this stuff. It's like 90% is already done for you, and then there's like one thing that you come across. It's like, oh, I guess I got to do that. ECAS display. We got lots of messages here. And these all should clear out by the time we're ready to take off, right, Oss? It is a good turnout, Oss. That was. I mean, it was pretty packed, man. It was Pac-Man. No, it was a good turnout for sure. Checklist display. So if we go over here and we go to here, checklist, and we go down here, so you can get to this multifunction display here, and you notice. Wait, let me do this right there. Oh, God. Good thing I didn't start the frickin'... There we go. Normal menu. There we go. Flight instruments are good. I will say oxygen's good. Back up to normal menu. And if you want to, you could actually use this checklist if you want. We're not going to go through. We got this chart. We're just going to use the in-game checklist. Now, when I was live streaming during the expo, I did use that checklist because I had a freaking real-life 777 pilot next to me. So what was I going to say? No, I don't want to use your stinking freaking checklist in the FMC. Who are you anyway? Oh, you're a real pilot. Oh, how are you doing, sir? Oh, my goodness. Okay, anyway, I digress. So checklist is displayed. Checklist screen. We just went through that. Center display control off. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's good. Center panel brightness, we're not going to worry about that. Left radio tuning panel, look at this. 1 billion buttons. Okay. Weather radar panel is set. Center radio tuning set. That's all those buttons. Fine. Observer's audio control. Doesn't light up. ENG BTL extinguish. Okay, we'll assume that. Engine fire switches, blah, blah, blah. Center CDU set. All right. Right radio tuning pattern. Let's just go through this. Transponder altitude, normal. I know that's that. Transponder, we're not going to worry about the transponder. Transponder to standby, though. We might want to do that. So we're going to go over here and get our transponder to standby. Hold on. Because it's already set over to TARA. You don't want that. Okay. Evacuation. Oh, God. Everybody's going to need that with me. Just kidding. I'll get you home safely, friends. Don't you worry. Floor light switches is needed. Yada, yada, yada. So on and so forth. And, hey, bada, swing. We got through that. That's a long page. That's a long page. How many are on that checklist, by the way? 111 items. Look at that. We got through them. You got through them with me. Okay. Minimum's already done. So we're done there. Minimum selectors, we're done with that. Flight path selector, we're done with that. Meter switches, barometric, we're done with that. See, we got to go back through this stuff. Pre-flight procedure captain. Map mode, yeah. Well, oops. Or a map, okay. Center, we're just going to go right through this stuff. Map switches, flight director's already on. We did that already. Auto throttle. These are both up in the up position, so you can see that those are auto and they're armed. Autopilot, bar, of course, that's up. It's up. Heading tracking reference is needed. Bank limiter, not have to worry about that. Vertical speed, altitude increment selected. Oxygen, we already baked testing it. Forward panel bright, look at this. Navigation, so it's basically going through the same stuff. Heading reference, switch to normal flight instruments check. Integrated standby flight director, alternator pitch trim. Alternate pitch trim, alternator. Speed brake lever, we should check that. Is that down? And we do have this, and that's all working with the Bravo cam. Reverse thrusts are down. Forward thrust levers are closed, which is good. Caught that earlier. Flaps are up. We checked that. Parking brake is set. We can see that's set over there. Stabilizer cutoff switches, those are guarded, and we got that just in case of an emergency. Fuel controls are cut off. Right. I think we're good. Captain audio control panel, we're fine there. Pre-flight checklist call. All right, oxygen's already tested. Flight instruments, heading, and altimeter. Okay, so let's go over here. Now we're going to go ahead and program the FMC. And you're all going, oh my God, SimFanatic. Really? More to do? Yes. These things aren't like a freaking Piper Warrior, right? You don't just like kick the tires and light the fires like Kyle always says. You got to go through the routine. So flight instruments, so heading, let's go ahead and get our we're going up to flight level 310. So let's go ahead and get that set. Flight level 310. At least it accelerates. Now I could do this on the Bravo, but it takes too long. So we'll just do the old-fashioned way there. So, okay, so 310. And I think we are taking off, and I can put the route information up top. And so you can see the route information. We're going to be flying at flight level 310, and we're taking off from runway 29. So we're going to set the heading at 290. So get that set. 290. There we go. And at this point in time, we can start using the FMC. Now, the FMC has been improved if you want to take a look at this. So one of the things that I do like about it is you got ground operations now. So you got several things here that you have below. You've got ground connections. And so you have your wheel chocks, you got your air start unit, your ground power, your jetway, and all that. You can read it. Ground services vehicle if you want. Oh, that's what we're on. Okay. There we go. Ground services. All vehicles, you can say request all, and they'll all come up to your aircraft. You'll be happy, and they'll all do their thing. And you can do release all, or you can do the individual vehicles. What's nice about this is, friends, as you know, with the 737, you had to go into the FMC and get all these ground vehicles to come over, ground service vehicles to come over and do your thing. And then, of course, door management. And so you can open and close all of these doors. And then you have some automated ground things. You got your ground maintenance if you want to do that. I haven't messed with that at all yet. But here's another thing. So here is your electronic flight bag. This does integrate with SimBrief and Navigraph charts, so that's kind of cool. So you can link that up, and as you can tell here, if I hit departure, actually I'm going to load this first. So you can go request data from SimBrief. So what you do is you just get your information. So if I click down here, you can see I'm drum phase for my SimBrief alias. And then so all you got to do is you plug in your alias, and then once you do that, then it'll bring in your information, and then you can go to your charts and then go to airport and wait for it, KMSY. There we go. Let's go to airport, and then we can do airport. And of course, like anything, we've seen it before. You see your airplane right there, and you got the chart loaded, which is actually pretty cool. And you really don't have to do too much on here. A lot of the stuff is still done through the FMC. A lot of the stuff is done through the FMC still. But they did add, PMDG did add several things. And of course, you can go through here. I just do another, I just have Acrobat Reader up, and I can read that a lot quicker, so I alt-tab to the actual app. But it is cool that you can read this, and this is nothing new. They have it in their 737 line as well. And then if we click on the home, and we go to Performance Tool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down here, and we're going to start programming the FMC. And nav data is out of date. I loaded the nav data. I wonder why that's out of date. I did load it. Anyway, that's fine. So we got to go to Position Initialization. We got KMSY. Of course, we're at New Orleans. New Orleans? How many of you been to New Orleans? Anybody been to Bourbon Street? And what do they call them? They call them something grenade. Who remembers what they're called? They're like some kind of cocktail that has grenade in it. Oh my goodness! I had several of those orange whips. That was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. I don't even want to tell you all that story. I can just say don't do them. It's like a mind eraser. KMSY, we're leaving from. Actually, we don't even have to do that. We can go to company route request. We go here and notice SimBrief, because I use SimBrief and I imported it on the tablet. So now we can see KMSY and KATL. That's Atlanta. If we click on the L2, and now check this out. Now we can set payload, and then we can set fuel. And there we go. And 42.1 is actually what it says in SimBrief. Trust me, I've checked it earlier. So we got those set already. And then you can go to select route. And now it's going to go about here, and it says route requesting. So you just give it a few minutes, and you take a drink of your orange whip, and you're good to go. One more like. What are we doing now? We're at likes. That guy. Where's Bunny? I don't know. I don't think she was going to make it tonight. Listen to that. Ding dong. They added that. That is not in the 737. So we're going to go ahead. Now we need to load it. So we hit load. That'll be the L4 button. Maple Leaf, hurry up, SimFanatic. I'm hurrying, buddy. I'm hurrying. Let me do this. And let's see where we're at here. Oh, wow, we're at 32 already. Wow, 32 likes. We're at 30 likes. And now Bats is saying dance. Hey, everybody, thank you for the dance. What? Hey, I just thought of something. Hey, did you guys see Oz Flight Simmer doing any SimFanatic shuffle? Did you do the Oz Flight Simmer shuffle? Orange whip, orange whip, orange whip. 32 orange whips, friends. 32 orange whips. Give it up. Thank you, friends, for those likes. Friends, thank you so much for the 32 likes. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being at the expo. It's so good to see all of you. David White, is he in the house? I don't know if David White is in the house, but it was so good to see all of you there in person for the first time, like you aces. Here we're going to go ahead and do activate, execute. Now we're going to get our information in our FMC. And at this point, we can go to departure and arrival. We're going to be taking off a 29. Execute, that's a direct route. Next thing, we're going to departure, arrival. We're going to go to arrival, and as you can see, right up top there, right up there, we're going to 26 right. So we're going to say ILS 26 right. We're going to hit the next. ILS 26 right. That'll be the R2 button. Gandalf. I love these names. Gandalf 2. Gandalf 2, and I think we're going to do... What did I say? What are we doing for the approach on ILS? I got to open my Navigraph charts really quick just to refresh my memory, because I forget, because my memory's bad. Zelo? Is that right? Zelo. We're doing Zelo. Let's do Zelo. There we go. Zelo's in. And now we got to take out our discontinuities and all that stuff. Deuce Krylo says 3 hours to set up, 1 hour to fly. There you go, man. How's it going? Everybody welcome Deuce in the house. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to say Gandalf, so we're going to put that on our scratch pad and connect that. Go to the next page. We want to get rid of our vectors. Normally you would not get rid of that in real life. That would be when ATC vectors you. Right, and then now that's done, we're going to just pop on up here, and we're going to take a look and do our virtual flight. I don't know why I do these weird voices. Sometimes I just do them. But here we're going to do step through this, friends. We're going to step 1, step 2, and just make sure we don't have any weirdness going on, you know. And you might think, well, that looks weird because we're at Zelo, but that's just because this bird, they're going to turn us. So we're going to actually, remind me to do this. We're going to just do a heading. We're going to go past Zelo and then make our turn in. And then we got Haynes. And then we have Bamboo. And then AJ. And then our light. And then our flight. And then if we have to do a go around and holding pattern there, that's there. Okay, that looks really good. It looks really good. Okay, so we're good there. Good to go. Mighty. And next thing's next. We're going to go to INET ref. And we got to get our zero fuel weight. Our zero fuel weight should be at 147.5, and it is. I can cross-check that with SimBrief, and it is that. Performance initial is... If you really important, by the way, you want to hit accept here. If you don't do accept here, you're not going to get your cruise altitude and all that. So if I do 310, and I plug that in up there, it's not doing anything. So I got to hit accept. Okay, now, if I go to legs, now you're going to see... Now you're going to see this flight level stuff. That's very important. That's different than the 737. That is different than the 737. You don't have to do that in the 73. And I was like looking at it, I'm like, why is my vertical navigation not right? You have to do that. Okay. So now we're going to go back to INET ref. And so we got this. Actually, no. Let me go to index. Let me go to performance. And we want to go actually flight level 3. Notice, always check this. Your cruise altitude, because sometimes that pulls in from SimBrief different. I don't know. Well, Del, do you know why that does that? Somebody's got to know why it does that. So then we'll go to thrust limitation. I'm going to leave this at takeoff. This sucker gets up and going, friends. I mean, it goes. It goes lickety-split. So we're going to leave that. We're going to go to takeoff, 5 flaps, And we just click on thrust or CG. We click on that once. It'll put it in the scratch pad, 29.1. And now our trim's at 4. Now, if you want to know how you find the trim, you're going to go up here and you're going to go to flight controls, FCTL. And thank you, Juan, because I was looking over for that. And we got stab at 4. So we're good to go. And then we want to go through these and click 136 V1, VR is 146, and 162 V2. We want to go up here and we want to set our IAC, indicated airspeed, to 162. So we get that to 162, and then if we go over here, now we can do this will be a little bit off, and that's okay, but we can do import from OFP. Actually, I need to first do 29 import, and then import. I choose import from aircraft. Might get you a little closer. Import weather, and then calculate. And as you can see, 157. Well, the reason we want 162 is usually it's V2 plus 5. So that is, in my math, is 157 plus 5 is 162, right? Is that right, TriJet? All right. So here we go. So we got that set, and we're basically good to go. VNAV, you can check that. Flight level 310, so that looks good. Transition altitude's at 18,000, so that looks good. All right. The pushback actually doesn't work on this thing. Anyone else have this? Notice that? Unlike the 737, I think they have a post in their forum that they're actually still working on that, but it does not work yet. Does it sound okay? All right. Let me do a check here. Testing 1 2 1 2. Okay, it just my Streamlabs was acting kind of funny with the audio meter. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, it's not implemented yet. So, like, for example, if you go here and you're like, oh, I want to do pushback, guess what? We can do ground operations. There's no pushback. And then you go to the right, and 9.9 out of 10. Thank you, Bats. So if you go here, remember in the 737, you can go to menu, and then you'd go to FS Actions, and you go ground connections. You'd be like, oh, yeah, that's right, or services. We go to pushback, and it's grayed out. It's not implemented yet, just like TJ said. And actually, it doesn't work at all, right? It says to use the flight simulator and pushback, and that doesn't even work. I tried it when I was at FlightSimExpo. I tried it again today. Does anybody have that working? Does the pushback work at all? Because it hasn't been working for me. All right, anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and do our checklist one more time and get this bird ready to go. Pre-flight checklist, and so flight instruments are good, parking brake is set, fuel control switches are cut off. Okay, before start procedure, we're almost ready. CDU is complete. Indicator airspeed is set to V2. LNAV and VNAV, you want to arm those, and so we're going to arm those right over there. Set. Initial heading or track, we already got that set. I went ahead, I know. Initial altitude is set. We already got our altitude set for flight level 310. Exterior doors, verified close. And if you want to do that, what you do is you come down here and you go to door management. As long as all these say disarm and other doors like to open, you know they're all closed. And if you want to visually verify them by going outside your cockpit, you of course do that. We're not going to do that. Flight deck windows. You can open the flight deck windows. How cool is that? Seatbelt indicator to auto. And so we're going to go ahead and do that. Seatbelt. Listen. Could you hear it? It went ding. Clearance for pressurization. We're good. Right electric demand to auto. So we're going to basically set all these to auto right now. Make sure I got all these. This one we got to make sure we get on. That we want auto. That one we want. Those two we want auto. Left, right, fuel pumps. Right. Go ahead and get them on. We're not going to do crossfeed or center fuel pump because we don't have enough fuel there. And we're going to go ahead and hit the beacon on, and we're almost ready. Cancel recall switch. This is the thing that the 777 pilot mentioned to do. And so what he said is, this is a in real life 777 pilot. He's like, do the recall button. I never even touch these. You want to hit these and have it come in white. If it comes in white here, that recall there, he says you're good. Cancel recall switch, what I did. Transponder, let's go down to transponder. Over here. 1, 2 clicks to the right. Transponder set, stabilizer trim to take off. And those are actually going to be set. And... all right. 0, 0. We're almost ready, friends. Don't leave. We're about to set up. We're about to start these engines up. Before start checklist is complete. Before start. Flight deck closed. Check this out. We're gonna do a tour at the flight deck, and the flight deck door is closed. There's nothing for passenger signs, so we can skip over that. MCPs, read speed, heading, and all that. Takeoff speeds are set. CDU pre-flight is complete. Trim is set. Taxi and takeoff is complete. Beacon is on. Engine start procedure. So now watch this. If we want to do the pushback, here we go. Watch this. Okay, so we're back here. Listen to that sound. So I'm gonna hit Shift P. And now we got the pushback tug coming. But oh, look at everybody's ready. Suckers. Oh, I'll just take my sweet old time back here. Look at you all, you beautiful people, you. Look at you all, pretty maids in a row, getting ready to go. Let me try to get this thing pushed back, and maybe I'll get it pushed back here in time. Bloody hell. All right. SimFanatic's about ready. He's got the beacons running. He's at least that far, maybe. And Maple. But, like, this guy gets all situated, gets connected, and then he just, like, stops. And it's like, all right, thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot. Chris Groner's in the house, friends. Give it up to Chris Groner. Chris Groner, welcome. See, he doesn't even push me back. So I'm just going to say, all right, I'm going to pretend. I'm going to hit Y on my keyboard, and I'm just going to use my Xbox controller and slowly get pushed back and just pretend that he's pushing me back. All right. What the flop was that shit? The hell? What in God's name? GSX? Maybe I'll have to use GSX. I hope everything didn't just die on me. What in God's name was that all about? All right. Engines died. I didn't even have the engine started. It sounded like the engines died. But one thing I did not do, but this isn't the problem, trust me, because I know it didn't work before. So I'll just look away right now. Look away. Don't even look here. Nothing to see here, okay? Nothing to see here. Just look away. Just look away. There's nothing to see here. All right. Hopefully we're still okay, because... Why are the engines running? I didn't start the engines. I didn't even start the engines yet. What in the okay, we found a bug. Why are the engines... Look at this. The engines aren't even running here, and it shows the engines running. What the hell? I did not start... This is not good. This is not good. I did not start the engines. What the heck? Okay, anyway. Okay, so we... let's do the parking brake. How long was flight to Dubai? Okay, let's just go ahead and get this bird started. Apparently you have to use GSX. Maybe we'll just do that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the engine started. Hopefully after all that, we can get them started. Oh my God, would that not be embarrassing if we couldn't get them started after all of that time? Oh my goodness. Okay, engine start procedure. See, I didn't even check this off. Secondary engine. Select. So we want to do that. I think this actually auto cheat code, yeah. So we hit that, and what that's going to do is it's going to bring this display right here to the engine, so you can see them there. That was so weird. Bug. Start sequence announce, engine to start, and here we go. Okay, you can hear the packs flowing different, and let's hope to God these start up. Can you hear it? Oh, listen to that sound. Oh, it's Flight Simmer. You hear that sound, baby? All right, let's go ahead and give her gas. Give a gas. Here we go. Man, I'll tell you what, they did a good job with the sounds. Here she comes, life. Here she comes. Flight Simmer has fallen asleep. You suck. You cheeky bugger, you. I love it when you say that. There we go. Look at that, shakes. Did anybody ever notice that? I never knew it did that. Did you all just see the engine shake when it spun up? Let's see if the left engine does that. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's pretty flippin' cool. All right, we got the fuel and, okay. Now we go ahead and do left engine. Let's see if it does it with the left engine. It should. So here we go, left engine. Left engine, ignite. Here she goes. That was freaking cool, wasn't it, Tri-Jet? I mean, let's watch. Everybody watch this. Let's see if the engine rocks once it gets lit up here. That was pretty sexy. Silva Killer, Cordial Cloud, I see you in the background. Look at you, my friends. Get a picture of you. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and ignite this sucker. There we go. Watch it. Let's see if watch the engine. Let's see if it shakes. This is so freaking cool. Let's see here. Thank you. Whatever bug happened there, thank you. Give it up to P2 SimViation. Your throttles aren't idle. Thank you. Whatever bug, they were idle, but whatever bug. Let's watch this. Will the engine move? Probably because my throttles were up. That was a bug, though. Did you all see that? I went Y, and it just shot the hell forward. Like, what happened? Southwest 711, should I get the Captain Sim? No! No! You're hilarious, by the way. You know that is you're just trying to get a reaction out of us. Look at that. What's that sound? Whew. Whew. Sexy. Okay. Almost there, friends. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, so we got the engine start procedure completed. Before taxi procedure, APU to off, and so we can go up here, and we're just going to go ahead and turn the APU to off. Engine, anti-ice, I don't think we need to worry about that. Flap selector, let's go ahead and turn on the new, featuring the new TCA Boeing Yoke and the Bravo camera, friends. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Here it comes, right here, my friends. And here we go. Look at that. Now we can see both of them. We're going to go flaps 5. And of course, we're doing this in the Pro Desk Sim. And let's go ahead and switch. Listen to those sounds. There we go. Now all of a sudden you're going to see these drop down. Absolutely sexy. P2 SimViation, I have the same Pro Desk Sim throttles. Aren't they awesome? Although I gotta get the ones that don't have the little, you know, little screw that I have to screw in there. Okay, so we got that done. Flap lever set, flight controls. We're gonna go ahead and check these. We click on this and just go forward, left, back, and it hits my mic. That's why we check it. What the hell? All right. Son of a gun. Son of a motherless goat. There we go. And we got those checked. It looks good. Drop those back down. All right. Flight controls are checked. Recall one last time. We're going to check the recall. We're going to go over here to our little recall button. And it is white. And so we're good there. Before taxi is done. Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice. Recall we already checked. Auto brake to RTO. We did not set that. RTO. That got reset for some reason. Ground equipment clear, and now this is where we missed some of the checklist items because they don't have like taxi and runway turn-off lights. So we're going to go ahead and turn those on. All right, here we go. Go ahead and turn off the brakes, and friends, we are finally ready. Let's go ahead and turn on the TPR. TPR looking for the first time, friends. We got the TPR camera. Look at this. All for your viewing pleasure. We also have the track IR. And I'll tell you what, this bird gets up in the air like lickety-split. Gosh darn it. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, friends. Silver motherfucking killer. Give it up for the silver killer. Yeah, it's probably a bug. Probably a bug. Oh my gosh, look at the line. We're about 50th for takeoff here, Ross. Go ahead and take another nap. Holy moly. Friends, look at y'all. Runway incursion, anyone? Let's see, we're going to go over to the right. Just past I Cookie. I got to get a screenshot of this. Is that too loud? That's really loud. So we take care of it that way. There we go. Maple's going to take off. Field the Reaper is in the F-35 and looks like a dot. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, he's just taxiing. No, he did a aborted takeoff. Oh, let me just get over here. Field the Reaper's going over there. All right. Now, do you all want to let me like get ahead of you so I can take off, and then I can catch you all in a landing challenge, or what? What do you think? It's going to take an eternity for us all to get going, isn't it? See, Big Al's saying something. Let me see what Big Al's saying here. Big Al says, runway incursion, SimFanatic, give its number for a ring. ATC would like to talk to you. Yeah, it wouldn't be a first, Big Al. It would not be a first. You just ask All's Flight Sim. Get this man in the air before he runs out of fuel. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's Delgam over there. Silver Killer coming by. Why don't I take off if you guys don't mind, Old Golfer, you go ahead and take off. Can I cut ahead? It might be in an a-hole. It might be in a complete hole if I cut ahead. I just want to get you all in a landing challenge. See, if I take off first, I can get you on a landing challenge. All right, friends. Good old SimFanatic's gonna be a butthole. And hey, Practice, what's up, brother? What's up? Silver motherfucking killer. Oh, and Shane, you know we can always cut in front of Maple Leaf. Maple Leaf's actually flying. We're going to have to judge him on his landing. I shouldn't talk too soon, though. I'll embarrass myself. All right, Maple, you go ahead and take off, because what I'll do is I will go through my pre-takeoff checklist here. It's long and distinguished, but so is my, well, you all know the line. Top Gun? Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to go parking brake on. Let's get our stuff ready. Our whatchamacallits, our bells and whistles. Before takeoff, look at this. Flaps for takeoff. Really? That's it? Okay, great. No, there's more than that. Obviously, hit clock. Get the clock started. Let's go up top and get the landing lights on. Taxi light can come off. Taxi light is off. Wing light can come on, and we'll take a look out here. And I'm sure I'm missing something. Hey, Del, does JD have a checklist for the 777? I looked earlier, and I didn't see anything. So clip the nose of that A330. All right. All right, well, thanks again for joining us, friends. This is to you, my friends. We're back from FlightSimExpo 2024 in Las Vegas. Was that beautiful or what? Again, I want to do a shout-out to Q8 pilot Sam. If you're out there watching, we love you. Oz Flight Simmer loves you. We all love you. Thank you for doing that. Apparently, it's been something that's been asked for several years, and I had so many come up and say, man, it was a success. It really went well. The streamers all said, you know, Blue and XP and London Controller We had Ian in here, Zenko, and others that said, yeah, we went without a hitch. The booth looked great. But it wasn't just me. It takes a village, and it was because of the SimFanatic crew. I'll call them henceforth. They're called the SimFanatic crew. And appreciate you all that helped out that night. You know who you are. But ones that I want to specifically highlight is Silver Killer. Thank you, man. Del Gam 88, Old Golfer 67, Pilot Rick. You're all in here with me tonight. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, my friends, so very, very much. Do appreciate it. Who else? I missed somebody. Aces down. Aces did it too. Aces down. Thank you. And I also got help from Captain Howdy and several others. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, helped out as well. Johnny, you were great about helping out. You kept saying, hey, do you need anything? And Brett Plays is in the house, friends. Brett Plays. Hello, Brett. May the force be with you. How's it going, Brett? Check out Brett Plays' channel. Anybody want to drop in an exclamation BP and also drop in an exclamation AFS for our good friend, Mr. FlightSimExpo. There's nobody like him. He's 1 in a million. My feet slip on these TPRs. I'm gonna have to stop wearing foot condoms. Of course, those are socks, by the way. I can't remember. I did a low pass with my one webcam. That was a Bravo webcam. And I was told to never do that again. Let's see, what's yelling at me? Checklist incomplete. Barometer district. Oh, yes. TCAS, okay, so we're good there. Let's go TARA. Remember Aviation Spotter? Aviation Spotter. Checklist incomplete. Okay, we don't really need to worry about that. Auto brake RTO. And here we go, friends. 40%. Let's go. And this thing's going to take off like a frickin' rocket. Listen to these engines. 40%. Release brakes. Toga. We'll see you on the other side, friends. Forward pressure on that Boeing yoke. Keep her straight down the middle.
V1.
Two. What should I call out V2? I think that's... Man, I must have had a crosswind there. Positive brake gear up. There's got to be a selection to do more of those. Look at that wing flex. Holy shnikes. Pull that throttle out. Notice how fast it comes up. Well, that went way smoother last time. Don't want to stall it. What's this say over here? Autopilot disconnect, yeah. Bloody terrain glitch. You lawn darted, Maple? Well, that was kind of weird too, because you saw that. I was like overspin. That took too much throttle out. So obviously, I need a little practice here. Why did it turn off VNav and LNav? That was a problem. Do you notice that? Why? What is going on? Why is it doing that? Ugh. Why is it doing that? LNAV and VNAV, we're off. Oh, it's because that frickin' bug. Look at this. It all turned off. When I did the yaw stuff, it screwed up everything. You don't suppose it reset everything, did it? Oh, God, help me. Oh, man. I hope not. I hope it didn't reset everything. So there's bugs. Because remember, I did the Y for the pushback because it wouldn't push me back. This is not my fault. I'm not taking responsibility for this. We go back. Is that all reset? Look at all this stuff reset. Let's see if it'll intercept. Hopefully it looks like it might now. So don't, what the heck? So apparently don't do your, what am I trying to say here? Nice foot condoms. Thanks, old golfer. Oh, my goodness. Please start banking to intercept here. That's awesome. Nice foot condoms. STD, there you go. Oh, we got to turn off the landing lights. Let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, so apparently when I slewed, that messed everything up. I did the slew and it just screwed everything up. Taxi lights already off. Yeah, reset all this stuff. That flop. Damn it, anyway! Holy snikes, does this thing get up and going, doesn't it? Friends? Holy mackerel. So don't... So they got... Obviously, PMDG is going to have to fix the pushback, or you use GSX. So, did you say that, old golfer, GSX is working fine? So if GSX works fine, apparently... Well, I'm going to have to reinstall it. I do have GSX, but I haven't been using it. But as you can see right there, there's... I hit Y to go into slew mood. Slew mood. I hit Y to go into slew mood. So that's what we're going to call it from now on. Slew mood. I hit Y to go into slew mode to back my freaking aircraft up. And did you see it? I hit Y again. It freaking went bonkers and went forward and reset the altitude. Hopefully that's the only thing it reset. Let's check that out. Oh, my gosh. Okay, that all looks good. Let's go to the right. And we're going to go progress. Let's go FMC first and then progress. And there we go. So if there's some bugs, you got to anticipate something that is this technical, this thorough. You're going to have some bugs. There we go. Look at that. Look at all of you back there. Tying Cookie, Practice, Dirt, Racer, TJ Turner. Look at you guys back there. Cordial Cloud and Deuce Cryo. So good to see you guys. Cordial Cloud, Emmett Nemesis, Chippa Sneeze. What's up, Chippa? What's up, Chippa? We also got Deuce is back there. Who's Deuce? Anybody put out there? Austin, you know what Deuce is? Been using GSX for pushback. Have you tried Shift P? Yeah, I did Shift P, dude. I did Shift P on the keyboard, and you saw my tug come out, and he tried to push me back, and he just attached, and he looked at me and been like, now what? Yeah, I'm going to have to get it, the GSX. $70 should have no bugs. Actually, that guy, it's $77.73. And you're right. Well, no, it's going to have bugs. That guy. You know it's going to have bugs. Something this extravagant, it's going to have bugs, buddy. No worries, Oz. Wait, what time is it there, Oz? I just appreciate you being here. Everybody give it up to our good friend, Mr. Oz FlightSimExpo in the house. No apologies, man. I get it. I get it. So Kill dropping in some orange whips along with Big Al. It's lunchtime. What are you nodding off? Nodding off. Nodding off. I'm doing really well with my pronunciation tonight. What are you doing nodding off? Am I that boring? Don't answer that. All right, now that we're up in the air, I'm going to go ahead and turn on. Do you like the setup, friends, with the additional? I want to say thank you to Q8 for giving me the gifting me these 4K Pros. Mr. Old FlightSimExpo. But do you all like this? Here, I can turn off the route information. You like this new setup, or do you want me to go to the old? Maybe I could go to the old. I was nodding off because it took you an hour and 20 minutes to push back. I know, right? I know. You know what? I finally realized something, Shane. The only reason you like my channel is because you're like, oh, There's a streamer that actually takes longer than I do to get up in the air. I think that's what it was. I'm certain of it. Silver Killer says we need to add a few 777 SimFanatic airline routes. Yes, good point. Yes, that's a good point, Silver Killer. You need to drop in exclamation sim and do become part of our virtual airline, would you? Brett. Someone's counting now, are they? There you go, Silva. I gotta say it. Silver mother killer. How about that? My brother, Silver, like shouted it out like out loud, but he didn't like have a bleep button, by the way. I don't know if Brent's in here, but Brent, actually I found over the years my brother really does lack a bleep button. Check that out. I love the sound, though. That's awesome. And I really must say, this aircraft really performs well. I've been really impressed by the performance of it. You know, it doesn't hit the frame rates like you think it would. Not like, how many of you had FS? Anybody want to raise their hand? And Johnny Mon, you son of a gun, you. Johnny Mon dropping in a $10 donut. One hell of a guy, by the way. Let's give it up to Johnny Mon for dropping in the $10 dono. Johnny, thank you, man. It was so good to see you live from Las Vegas. Dude, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $10. And look at this. We got Big Al and Silver Killer dropping you blue skies and orange whips. Us Flight Sim is giving it you rock, Johnny. Johnny's awesome. Johnny's awesome. It was so fun to party with you, Johnny. By the way, David White, I'm going to interview him. I got all these things I got to do, Shane. I have several interviews to do because I ran out of time. And but David White, if you're out there, it was great meeting you. You should see this dude's cockpit. Us and everyone else. This guy has a custom cockpit he's showing me, so I'm going to interview him. He's got a custom cockpit, like a big full-size custom cockpit. But not only does he have a custom cockpit, he's got a custom cabin. I shit you not, friends. So he was showing me he had his granddaughter. I think it was his granddaughter. Maybe it wouldn't be his daughter. Maybe niece. Maybe his niece. He didn't look that old. Maybe it was his niece. And he actually had a cabin. He had a picture, and it was like he must have had a display, and then it had a cabin wall, and then an opening, a window, and must have had a monitor behind it, and was showing like the wing view of his airplane. Like I think he had the PMDG. It was pretty crazy. Johnny Mon says, yeah, David White is a legend. Apparently he came down with COVID. Now, here's the thing. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, too. So I worked from home today, and I didn't go into the office because I didn't want to, expose anybody. And but although Aces has often given us the flu through the line, so I don't know how he does it, but a custom cabin. You should really, I'll let you know, Shane, when I do it. Well, I'll post a video, but I'm going to interview the guy. And so he had like an actual seat. I think he might have gotten it from maybe a not a parts store, but like maybe an aviation museum or or a graveyard or something. But he had like a seat that would be a coach seat, and then he had a picture, and it was like you could see his niece in front of a window, and then the wing view was to the right of it. That was pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool. Yeah, an aircraft cabin. Yeah. They don't call it a virus for nothing. I swear, Aces, anytime you get sick, and we'll talk just online, and I then get sick. It's crazy. The virus is kicking. Do you have it, Captain Howdy? Did you? So apparently they call Vegas coronavirus city or something like that. Corona City, something like that. Did you get it, man? Shit. I'm screwed. Oh, my goodness. My wife and I both got COVID. Damn it. So, anyway, I got to tell this story really quick. So, it was on Sunday morning. I'm sitting down on one of the slot machines, and there's this dude standing about maybe 5 to 10 feet away, and he looked like death. And he looked like a zombie. I mean, he was like shredded. I'm like, did this guy do like crank all night? Or like the last week? And he's coming down from it or what? I mean, I don't know. And then he was like all pale. He was sweating. His eyes were bloodshot. And, I mean, he just looked like he was going to frickin' die. And, of course, before I thought he was just, like, had an all-night header. And, of course, he fist bumps me. And after he fist bumps me, he proceeds to say, oh, yeah. I was like, dude, you look terrible. And I'm like, did you have a long night? He goes, yeah, I didn't get up till 7:30. And this was about 8:30 or so. Because I think it was, then the expo opened at 9 on Sunday. And he's like, yeah, I got up. I didn't fall asleep until 7:30. I just got up like, an hour ago. And I said, dude, what'd you do? Party your ass off or what? He goes, no, man, I had a bad fever and all that. And I just like kind of start backing up. Why are you down here talking to me and other people if you were up all night having a fever and you just fucking, I'm sorry for my language, but you just fist bumped me? Seriously, you fist bumped me and you had a fever all night? Thanks, dude. You could have at least had the common courtesy to just say, dude, I'm sick. I'm going to stay back. No, he comes up and fist bumps me. Thanks a lot, you jerk. So, anyway. But, I mean, you think about it. You got all these people packed together. You got the flight there. You got the flight back and, all that stuff. Not even a reach around. Exactly. Hey, give it up to Colonel Indiana Longnuts. It's good to see you, Colonel. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, and I got home and my wife's like, you sound terrible. I'm like, well, it's probably because I've been talking since Thursday night. And this was on Monday, right? And as you all know, I never shut up. Well, that's pretty much me at flights. Actually, I do shut up, don't I? Ask Delgam, Pilot Rick, and Aviation Spotter. You know a good way to shut yourself up or shut SimFanatic up? Go to the buffet. Where was that at Silver Killer? We went to Caesar's Palace. There was this buffet, all you can eat. It was It was like $90, but it was like, my God, it just never ended. Of course, they had crab legs and lobster claws, and they had brisket and prime rib and like this and that, and they had like every corner of the world kind of cuisine. It was Bacchanal at yeah, there you go, Johnny Wan. Thank you. The buffet was awesome. Although the smoked brisket was really good. The old STD fist pump. That's it, man. This is not an STD. I behaved. Like they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And like, what do they say in Hangover? When he goes, well, you know how the line goes. I'm not going to say it's a family channel. But yeah, well, it's semi-family, right? Us Flight Simmer, you have more of a family-friendly channel. Ooh, I didn't do this. Okay, you're right. It is STD time. Here, hold on a second. Testing 1 2. Testing, is this thing on? Testing 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3. Syphilis, STD, syphilis. Testing 1 2 3. Of course, syphilis is an STD, but we're actually doing standard pressure here, and I forgot to do that when passing flight level 180 because I always get distracted. All right, so let's go ahead and look down here and figure out. Let's see if I can do a better approach than I did during the FlightSimExpo, Governess? Because I really didn't do such a great job there. Progress and top of descent is 155, 1746. And what the hell time is it? Where's the clock on this thing? Right there, 1746. So we got 1723. So, yeah, we don't have that long. Or 1728. Jeez, did I just say 23? Where's my math at? All right. But anyway. Maple Leaf says, I'm so pissed. What happened, Maple? Sorry you left that one open. Yes, I know. I often do, my brother. From another mother. So where are we at? We've got 37 in here, friends. We want to say a shout out to all of you. Hey, everybody in chat, say shout out to everybody that's here watching. Jump in chat, be part of it. And anybody want to do an exclamation SF points and see who's in the lead? Somebody's got to be in the lead. We're one away from 40. Who's going to put us at 40? We might even do a slow motion SimFanatic shuffle. There we go, Big Al. There you go. Exclamation SF points. Or SF point. I think it's SF point. Thank you. There we go. Watch, this isn't going to work. Is the Nightbot been running? No, it's running because there it says Streamlabs. There we go. Streamlabs. There you go. Bunny's at the top. Go figure. Practice next. Johnny Mon. One hell of a guy, by the way. Matey, Maple Leaf, Silver Motherfuddin' Killer, Alan Cleveland, Aces Down, and of course Pilot Rick. Nice. Now, if you do exclamation command or commands, exclamation commands, it'll tell you all the commands you can do. What? I'm in 5th? It looks like it, Maple. Step it up, man. Where have you been? No. Or do you mean, whoa, I'm in 5th? Is that what you meant? It's kind of like, I don't know. You can never tell by text. You could have been like, what? I'm in 5th? Or is it, whoa, I'm in 5th? There's a difference. Well, it's time to step up your game, Maple Leaf. Come on, man. All right, so I need to go and see what our intercept is here because I forget. So let me go and look at this. Of course, we're doing the ILS at 26 right. Looks like our intercept is at 2,700 feet, but we're going to do a step down at Haynes at 5,000, Bamboo at 4,000, AJ at 2,700, and then we're going to hit our intercept. So let's do this. I'm just going to get it set now so I don't overfly it like I did at FlightSimExpo. Well, I mean, I was talking to people, so of course I overflew it. I mean, I talked to all of you and I overfly it. God save me. Of course I'm going to overfly it when I'm doing that stuff. Let's go down here. Look at that RTO. Well, no, that reset too when I went forward because of doing slew. Gosh. Let's go INET. We'll do 30 degrees flaps and get that set for INET. And the beautiful thing is this should all be set already for the ILS approach. Should be set, right, Oss? Look at you, Oss Flight Sim. Let's go to progress there. There we go. Awesome blossom. Look at that wing flex. It's a long wing, by the way. I love the shape of that wing, don't you, guys? And gals, love the shape of that wing. Did anybody oh yeah, Mika, welcome Mika. It's good to see Micah. It's probably Micah. Micah. It's probably exclamation SF points. I forget. There you go. Let's do exclamation SF points, my friend. Look at y'all. Dirt racer in the house at the F-18. Escorting me. What a guy. That dirt racer, I tell you. Look at him. Look at him do an aileron roll right there. Yeah, we'll be able to auto, so as long as you have placed your departure details, make sure you pop the winds in. Oh, yeah, good point. Let's see. Oh, here, I'm going to go over here. Oh, my goodness. Proctus dropping in $10 donation. Let's give it up to Proctus. Thank you, Proctus, my friend. Look at you, my friend. Thank you so much. Let's give it up to Proctus. And we got Big L dropping in the orange whips and blue skies. And Mighty dropping in the orange whips, blue skies, and even gave you a few STDs, along with Bats and Maple Leaf and Johnny Mon, a hell of a guy. Thank you guys for recognizing our good friend Proctus for dropping in the donation for the $10 dono. Proctus, I know you wanted to be at the FlightSimExpo, my brother, from another mother, and I'm sorry you couldn't make it there, but maybe next year. Hey, anybody know where it is next year? Who's going to put it in Chad? Who knows where it's at next year? Where's FSExpo next year? We know it. Anybody want to take a guess? Y'all know this. Who knows this? Yeah, Providence, Rhode Island. Give that guy a $7. It's in Providence, Rhode Island. That is correct. Again, thank you so much, Proctus, for the $10 dono. And, of course, thank you, Johnny Mon, for the $10 dono. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you all for joining. It's not about the tips. It's about the community. And I'll tell you what, if you go to FSExpo, you know this. You know this. It's at Ace's living room. Yes, that's right, Proctus. That's exactly right. It is at Ace's living room. That's awesome. And let me read off. I missed what Johnny Mon said. Said, just wanted to give a quick shout out to everyone in the community. You all rock. That was from Johnny Mon 211, 12 minutes ago. And better write off what Proctus just said. He said, anyone think we will go back to the 737 anytime soon? 777 is so awesome. Yes, it is, Proctus. Obviously, a few bugs to work out, but it actually, look at this. It performs really well. I mean, I've got OBS running, and I've got all of you within here. We got Dreamclaw, Silver Motherfucking Killer. Let me do this with Flow. Notice I got the little white background. I don't know if I want that. So what I can do is I can go to Flow Pro, Interface. So this all got reset up here. Let's go to Nameplates. And what I can do is I can say, hey, my friends, during the day, I want you to be in a different color. So font color, what I can do is I can say, all right, can I copy this? I can't copy that. Seriously? Really? Okay. But that's okay, because what I can do is I can go outline color, and I can do that. Apply, and did that work? Yeah, there we go. That looks better. No, it didn't work. The flop didn't work. Let's try that again. Interface. Nameplates. Down. Day for my friends. Outline color. See, it reset. What is going on? Oh. Well, that's not right. Oh, I think if I do 255, can I not fill that in? You sons of a motherless goat. Let me do this. Huh. Green. There. Why? I don't know. I'll work on it later. Putting the old CRT in the back seat. Really? All right. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. What the hell? Did I do something wrong? Look at this plaque with the green. What did I do? Oh my goodness. Marion Harris dropping in a $2.40 dono. Let's give it up to Marion Harris. Thank you, Marion Harris. Give it up. He says, great job at the SHYRE. There you go, brother. That's awesome. Yes, sir, indeed. Did you all hear that story? If you haven't, go to the community tab in our YouTube channel and check it out. So this is a real story. So they had Evan had this idea of like doing FSExpo and these white letters, and they have like incandescent bulbs inside to do it. And they hadn't dropped power to our booth yet. So the people that set it up, they're like, can we go or do you want us to wait? I'm like, no, just go. You know, you don't need to wait. I'll plug it in. So they left, and then everything they left, and then it didn't light up, and like it ended up being a surge protector problem. Anyway, I got the lights on. When I plugged it in, I was like behind this curtain, or behind the skirt, you know, it was like a kind of a gate around the booth. And I plugged it in. All of a sudden, I have people laughing, and they're all kind of like swarming around. And there's, I mean, I make it sound like it's this, like there are 100 people. There weren't. There were like 3 people, but there's this gal from another booth and 2 guys, and they just start laughing. And they're like, your F is out. Of course, I'm like trying to get the computer all set up and ready, and I'm trying to get these lights that I wasn't supposed to even have to deal with. And I go out and I'm like, oh, the FS isn't working. So I'm like, oh, they must have like not daisy chained it in. So I'm going back and I'm shuffling up the skirt and looking under the skirt, right? And I get under the skirt and I see that they forgot to plug the F in. So I'm like, oh. So I plug the F in. Walk around, the F is working. And then the gal comes up and she's like, you know what? You didn't have to fix that. That really disappointed me. And then it dawned on me. It said Sexpo. Because the F didn't light up. And it was like, so like, I think it was Blue Games mentioned. I'm always, from now on, I'm going to think of it as Sexpo, right? Silver Killer. Look at Silver Killer dropping the explosion. That is awesome, man. But yeah, it was epic. It was epic. I got a picture of it. Actually, this is a sad thing. This is how oblivious I was and how like, I was just scrambling to get stuff ready along with my SimFanatic crew, right? But at this, and I took a picture of it to like show the gal because I got her contact information, so I wanted to show her that the F wasn't working. So I took a picture before I went and fixed it. And then meanwhile, so I had a picture of it. So it's epic. You got to check it out. Go to the community tab in our YouTube channel and check it out. It was pretty funny. Although I don't think Evan ever laughed. I don't know. He might have laughed. I don't know. Evan, did you laugh? If Evan Ryder comes in here, of course, he's the co-founder of FSExpo. I should have asked him if he laughed. Aces Down says, SimFanatic, Megan Mac is trying to say hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Megan, where are you at? Megan, where are you at? She's trying to say hi. I'm sorry. I've been bad. Oh, there you are. Megan Mac, get his attention so he knows I'm here. Megan, how you doing? It's good to see you. Is it Megan or is it my niece or nephew? Welcome. Everybody say hi to Megan in chat. That is really her. Megan, it's good to see you. Now what I want to know is if it's her or if it's my little niece or my little nephew. But good to see you. We got back from FlightSimExpo. It's so good to see you. Megan Max says, no, it's Tenley. Tenley, I love you too. Mwah, 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 mwah. SimFanatic's happy to see you. Your uncle's happy to see you. Thank you, Tenley, for coming in. Good to see you, Tenley. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you for joining. You want to fly one of these big birds sometime, Tenley? Why is this still up? Oh, because I didn't hit the little X. Duh. I got my niece coming in here just in time for me to say, okay, I think it's about time to do a bio break. Look at that bird, though. I'm going to get a snapshot of that. Sexy. Megan's, no. Let me see here. Let me grab a screenshot of that. So we're flying the new 777. We just got back from Vegas, and we hosted. Look at that. I've got to change. Damn it, I got that screwed up. Here, let's do this. Fix that pretty quick. I got to get that fixed now. All right, let me see. Oops. Nope. There we go. Okay, let's get that fixed. Obviously, I did that wrong. Nameplates. Go back down here. What did I do? Font color back. I did outline. What did I do? Oh, I messed with this. There we go. There we go. That just doesn't look good. There we go. Ooh, I can... There we go. Background color. Nothing. Okay, I want to leave that. There, I like that. Right there. There we go. That looks better. I like it. Actually, you know what? I want my... But wait, I wanted to do my friends differently. Hold on. Nothing like me dicking around with this thing while it's... Excuse my language. Day... only show friends. No. Oh! Oops. Obviously did that wrong. Let's go back. All right. All right, there we go. And now I got to do the outline color as blue. Okay, there we go. All right, Don C in the house. How's it going, Don? Good to see you, my friend. This is what I wanted to do. No, we go green. There we go. And let's go here and green. There. There. Now we got non-friends in blue. Wait. Name scale. Let's do that. All right. There we go. There. Are we better? Oh, there we go. There we got TJ Turner. Boy, that looks obnoxious, though, doesn't it? I might have to play with this later. Like, I'm doing all this stuff while everybody's like, SimFanatic, why don't you quit dicking with this thing? There. That's better. We'll do the... let's do that 90. There we go. See, now I think that it might need the white around it. I don't know. Don't know. Orlando International Airport, Master 1185. The letter F lighting being out at the expo has F'd everyone's mind. How's it going, man? That's awesome. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here with the SimFanatic channel and the SimFan family. Did I meet you there? Did we meet? I met so many people there, and it's awesome to have you all here. We got a lot of swag out there. Carwin Davies, how's it going? Good morning, SimFanatic from Singapore. How's it going? Hey, from Singapore, I talked to Fabian from Singapore and from FlightSim, and has the force feedback yoke. Pretty impressive. I wonder if I can get my hands on it to try it out. God, the nameplates, I'm really messed those up. Look at them. Good golly, Miss Molly. What the heck did I do? Let me try this again. Is it too bright? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's see. That says blue. Maybe I should stop dinking with it. What do y'all think? Big Al says, don't take on publishing SimFanatic with those colors. I know, right? I know. Holy crap. It doesn't seem to be working, though, because maybe it takes a little time. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stop messing with it. Here's my friends. What if I do? Oh, now it's finally... I think it just... Did it just change? I think maybe? There we go. That looks better. It's not so obnoxious. We'll just cancel that. Okay, there we go. We'll leave it. We'll just leave it at that. All right. There we go. Big Al says problem is too many options in Flow Pro. No kidding, dude. No kidding. All right. Have we begun descent? Nope. Top of descent coming up here. All right. Give me a minute. I'm going to be right back. Big Al, thank you all for being here. It's time for a bio break. I can't believe I made it this far. Like SimFanatic sound effects. Yes. I'll be right back, friends. Thank you all for joining tonight with the SimFanatic family and SimFanatic me hosting this shit show for once again. And friends, I'll be right back. Give me like 2 to 3 minutes tops. 2 to 3 minutes tops. Not so bad. I'll be right back, friends. Don't go anywhere. We're beginning our descent here shortly. Be right back.
Best to give me
I'm just a joke, just a joke. Shivers my spine so bad. Swimming in the river takes too much. I'm trying to let go of us, but the truth is what's real and you want us. My darling, in fire. My darling, rose in fire. You're a liar. You say, my darling, rose in fire. In fire. You say, my darling.
All right, have we begun our descent? I think we have, friends. Look at that F-18 flying right by. Southwest 711. How's it going? Deuce. Criollo? I'll butcher I'll butcher any of your names, my friends. Big Al says, top of descent. All right, man. Look at that. Look at that. This will be a good shot right here. TJ Turner. Man, I hope I'm not getting the bug. I feel like I'm getting a bug. Hey, can I get a pilot report from up above, up ahead, Silver motherfucking killer? And 911, where did you pop in from? And 911. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. I think Bros is restricted airspace. All right, let's kind of check out what are we doing here? 250. We're gonna have to let's deploy the spoilers. So there we go, deploying those. Need to slow this bird down. Look at that turbulent effect, my friends. Look at this. Dropping like a manhole cover. We gotta get down to 296, Silva. We got Master 1185. Which wide body airplane is sexier? The 777, the 787, or the A350? Well, I'm going to have to go with the 777. Actually, I like that. I like these questions. You know what? I had a question. I'm going to do a poll because I like to be interactive with y'all, get the interaction going. Let me do a poll here, and here's the poll. Hold on. All right, are we ready for this? Here we go. Start poll. Who all went to FlightSimExpo 2024? I want to see who's all in here that actually went to the expo. I know several of you were able to go, some of you not. And shot time, there you go, that guy. That guy. Please fill out the poll. And yeah, let's see how many of you that are in chat right now did make it to FlightSimExpo in 2024. Now, a little bit of trivia, and many of you might know this, but the first FlightSimExpo back, it was a 2018, the very first year. It was either 2017 or 2018. I think it was 2018. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It was at Vegas, baby. Vegas. Oz Flight Simmer says, SimFanatic, what was the most outstanding moment at the expo? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, that's a great question. So, Oz Flight Simmer, I would say the most outstanding moment for me, outside of like seeing everybody in person, right? I mean, the biggest news I think for me was, as many of you probably could guess, was WinWing, and getting to actually, Austin, did you see that, or the rest of you see that? I was like flying the 777, and Tony from WinWing, he was leaving the next morning, and he knew I wanted to interview him. And Dell, I think you went over, Dell or my brother or somebody went and told him, or Silver Killer said, hey, you got to go check out Sim. He's right now live streaming at FSExpo. This is live, by the way. Find it. And he came over and he talked to me. Of course, I didn't get him mic'd up and everything, but I got to interview him. He's a great guy, a lot of fun. And apparently they're going to send me some stuff to review. Now, I'll give an honest review. You all know me. I'll give an honest review. It's something that Q8 Pilot has installed me. He's like, Sim, you can take free stuff, but you may want to pay for it to give an honest review. I think that was great advice. But I was really excited also about the WinWing stuff. It looks incredible, and I don't know how they hit those price points. So we're going to grab some of that stuff, and we're going to be doing some reviews on that. They've got the MCDU, the MICDU, they've got the FMC, they've got the multifunction displays. They've got controllers. They got rudder pedals. I mean, you all know I'm a big fan about the rudder pedals, right? The TPRs. I'm a big fan of the TPRs. Now, Delt and I went over to their booth, and we tried out the TPRs, and at first it's like, what's going on? And they were like, what was it? It was a dampener. By the way, Delt, I need to get that dampener. Look, I'm moving my feet. Like, I'm a happy guy. But as you all know, I love the TPR pedals. But they actually had really good stuff there that it was incredible. I didn't even know how they did it. It was like, I asked them, I go, how do you have so much stuff? How are you going to make the production? I mean, you're going to have so much demand. How are you going to meet demand? How can you have it at this price point? Because I'm like, brother, you're going to have like some, like, I know you out there. I know you people, SimFanatic, SimFans, and others that are just like into aviation and simulation. You can get this stuff, like you can really get a FMC for like, was it $130 or something like that? It's like, okay, Tony, you're going to have to like, how are you going to do this in production? And I also asked him when I was interviewing him, I'm like, how do you get these price points? And he's like, trade secret. Go figure. But maybe we can get him in a live stream or get an interview with him and post it. But apparently we're going to get some products there. But yeah, I would have to say that that was definitely a highlight. But the biggest highlight for me, to answer your question, Oz Flight Simmer, was like meeting all of you in person. That for me, honestly, was the biggest highlight for me. But all the cool gear and stuff, that's pretty freaking cool too. Yeah. God, look at me rock back and forth. What the flop? But again, we got to see if I can do better at this. We're going to go ahead and go back to our standard pressure, or not standard pressure. We're going to go back, and altimeter is at 2986. Boy, I am just here. We got to drop the speed brakes again. Look at this thing pitch and roll. Holy shnikes. Now, where was I going to? Let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to switch to my other chart because I want to see. I was going to go straight because I don't want to mess up this approach. And that means I will. Okay, here we come in. All right, that's fine. About to drop down below 10,400 feet. Man, this thing will float, too. These big wings, by the way, you will float forever. Because the wings are so big, you'll get into that ground effect, and you will just float. All right, let's go ahead and end the poll. We got 28 votes. That's beautiful. Thank you all for voting. 28 votes. Look at this, though. We had actually, now we got 30 votes. We have 30 votes. I didn't go with 67%. So basically a third, exactly a third of you actually made it there. So like 10 of you made it there. And how many, hopefully we can see you in Providence. I know Aces, you were really excited about that, about being able to, that the expo is going to Providence. So thank you all. 31 votes. That might be a record on all of you. Like, this is to you. That's a pretty good turnout, though. If we have like 32 votes and like a third of you actually were able to make it there, that is amazing. Tyler Aviator, how's it going? Says, hello, great meeting you at the expo. Good to meet you, sir. Tyler, I do remember meeting you there. Great to see you finally at the expo. What a good time, my friend. What a good time. It was amazing. And I've been telling Oz Flight Simmer, we're going to have to get him there. What do you all think? We should get Oz Flight Simmer, right? Everybody thinks we should get Shane. But figured out a way to, and Shane, that was all for me, use live streaming, doing a dual live stream, and that was awesome. I had so many people come over when we were live streaming. I don't know if you noticed this, Shane, but there were a ton of people that were coming over. I say ton. It wasn't like hundreds and thousands. But there was a lot of people that were coming over. It's probably because I'm so damn loud, or they just heard me say Oz Flight Simmer because they didn't know who the hell I was. So, but everybody's like coming over and they're like watching, and we're just having a blast. And they're like, "Who's this crazy guy that's obnoxious and loud, but is actually friendly?" I think that was the key, right? But that was great. Oz Flight Simmer says next year, absolutely, man. I'm going to hold you to it. I cannot wait to see you in person. We'll tear it up, man. You know we'll tear it up. God save everybody. We're there together. Oh, my God. Can you all imagine? I mean, we got the SimFanatic crew and the Oz Flight Simmer crew. And Oz, what the... Oh, okay. It's good. It's bound to be epic. Bound to be epic. All right, this is where we're going to do our left turn, and then we're going to go right, and we got to get this set up right. Jeez, I don't know how this is going to go. All right, thank you all for voting. We're going to end the poll, and that is awesome. That was good to see. So we had 68% said I didn't, 31% said I did. That is a good third of you that were able to make it to the FSExpo. That is awesome. Cheers, friends. Cheers, my friends. What do you think? Who thinks I'm going to nail this landing? Okay, another poll really quick. Because I love to interact with y'all. Here, let me do this. All right, here we go. Who thinks SimFanatic will nail this landing? Oops, I said the. Let me do this. All right, are we ready for the poll? I think everybody's going to say I do. All right, here we go. Here's the poll. Hey, by the way, that third option made, I don't know if Maple's still here, but the third option is for Maple. Oh, you're all too nice. I'm getting about as many as like I do. No way. Seriously, has he ever? Oh, my goodness. I figured it'd be a pretty fair mix. Big Al says SimFanatic, maybe if they can get FlightSimExpo in Hawaii, that would suit Shane. No, that's a great idea. Of course, they're trying to get people to show up, right, Big Al? Okay, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna set the. I better stop on the orange whips because I want to make this. I want this to be successful. Let's do. We want to go perpendicular. We do that. Our descent profile is looking pretty good. How's it? Do I get a pie rep here? Look at you all. You're all nice. Look at that. I do is winning it. How about that? Take that, Maple Leaf. Maple's probably gone. Simmer says, great idea. I'm down for that. Awesome. Alrighty then. Carlwyn says, I voted I do on the poll. And there you go. Thank you, Carlwyn. See, look at you. Nice people. See, Shane, there are nice people out there on the internet. Actually, that's what I love is like I was talking to Allison Johnson. She's really great. And she was talking about like on Twitch, like a lot of haters. And I don't know what it is, but I don't really have a lot of haters. I don't know about, I mean, Shane, I don't think you do either. And so it's just like, I don't know if it's a Twitch thing or what thing it is. Let's go to heading here. because I think you're all awesome. Let's do heading hold, and there we go. We're going to go 93. Tip the scales. What the hell? Should be turning here. All right. But yeah, so I mean, I was telling Allison, I'm like, I don't really have any haters in all you. But yeah, she decided that Twitch was better because there's more controls and tools for the haters. And so she's on Twitch. And, I just want to say thank you to all of you because I'm not getting it. I don't, there's not haters except for maybe Vruden, but he's a resident troll, right? So we just got to expect that. 240. So I think we're doing okay. Ace Down says SimFanatic. Blue Games is in the house. Blue Games, give it up to Blue Games, friends. Give it up to Blue. Good. He's going to come here and see me flop up this landing. Blue, what's up, brother? Give it up to Blue. Hey, Blue, thanks for joining us tonight. And there's a poll. There's where you all think. Who thinks SimFanatic will nail this landing? Nice space job there between this landing. It's Orange Whips, friends. The Orange Whips. But I want to say a shout out to look at you all. 46% think something. God, now I'm really under pressure. Why do I do this stuff to myself? All right, here we go. Wait. Right, we're gonna come in here. It's gonna be epic. Blue Game says you got this. Oh God, now I got blue on me. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see here. Oh, VNav still set. It's all good. We got Blue. We got Oz FlightSim in here. Everybody give it up for Oz FlightSim and Blue Games, friends. Give it up. Thanks for joining, Blue. Appreciate you. Hey, that rhymed. God, now I'm all distracted. All right, so why is this not... select, that's why. There we go. I'm not used to this, Blue. I only flew it once, man. I flew it once. Here we go. Look at that. Doggam, what's up? Blue, you did this on purpose. You putting the heat on me, man. Just like the FSExpo. It all comes to a head, brother. All comes to a head. We can make this work. All right, let's see what happens. What do we got down there? I mucked up all my... I'm going to have to change the fonts on that stuff. Blue Game's on fire. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm going to be on fire. Just give me a few minutes. I'll crash this sucker right down into the ground, man. Let's go ahead and add some flaps here. See where we got this. We should be on stereo cockpit. Let's go ahead and turn that volume down. Zelo, that's at 240, 5,000 and above. So we're still okay. Don't let me forget the approach. Tashi Draco, what's up, Tashi? Tashi in the house, Dogam. All right. We got a little close. This is going to be like a freaking hairpin turn, friends. Look at this. Let's bank out a little bit here because I forgot to hit the select. You want to hit that button, by the way. Important safety tip, Egon. God. Here, we're going to turn to the right a little bit just to get a little bit of spacing so I don't have to... Oh, my God. Who did that? You know, you need to... Johnny Mon, you should have done that when I was on approach. Like, and you know what? I got a bone to pick with you, Oz Flight Simmer, because he took that stuff out. He's not allowing us to scare the bejesus out of him when he's on approach, right? Maple, if you're still in here, Maple. Oh, man. Silver mother killer in the house. Look at Silver's making his approach. We got Silver. We got Old Golfer. The SimFanatic crew right here. Bringing it in. Carl Wynn says, okay, Delgammon Ace is down. What are you guys doing? I don't like this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Grab a screenshot of that. There we go. Gotcha. I gotcha. All right, so we're going to be dropping it down here. We're at 5,000 at Zelo. And we're going to just make our way back here. I'm just getting some spacing here so I can come back around. So I can do a proper approach so I don't embarrass myself in front of all y'all. Right? Don't need to do... I mean, I embarrass myself all the time. What am I talking about? That's part of this whole thing. Let's go watch SimFanatic flop up. Right? You're all with me on this. Cheers. Blue skies to y'all. We can do this right, Big Al. That's right, man. Oh, my God. Ace is down. What the hell? Ace is down, dropping the $50 dono. Hey, Aces, thank you so much. Dude, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that, and I know you do it because you do it, but you'll nail the landing. You'll nail the landing, Sim. Dude, Aces, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Aces, you've been with me since the beginning of time. Like way back when we started in 2021, February. That was the first time you were you joined in, and it was so great to have you give me that encouragement. God, don't even go back and look at that. Blue, if you're still here, or Oz Flight Simmer, remember those early streams? You go back and you look at them, you're like, oh my God, am I a moron or what? Actually, you two probably don't think that. I do. I go back and look at them like, holy snaggy, SimFanatic, what were you thinking? Look at that. I mean, I have like the camera like blotched and it's dark and I can't even see myself. Just terrible. But Blue and I were on the panel, and Blue had a lot of good advice. Blue, dude, I gotta like take a tip, you know. But the thing is like, how many of us said be yourself, right? But I should be more cool like you, man. I should be like, I got this. It was cool when you came in on Thursday night or Friday. It was Friday night or whatever. We got a chance to talk for the first time in person. That was awesome, man. Yes, I remember. How about you, Oz? You remember? No, I still think that. Dude, I do too. Hey, Blue, check this out, man. So, for doing the booth, Q8 gave me this, so I'm able to do this now. So I set this up with my Stream Deck. So now we got the... I've got the wide-angle 4K, you know, the webcam, the Elgato Pro, and then I got the XPR with my socks. I had to put socks on to call them feet condoms. Because old golfer, he was looking at my peds, and we don't need that, right? But check that out. So now I got a little bit more action going here. We got the TCA Boeing Yoke and the Throttle over there. So, yeah, I'll have to remember to turn that on now when I come in for landing, maybe. All right, I think we can go ahead and do our turn. So let's go ahead and turn. Q8 is the man, Blue. He is absolutely the man. He is just so phenomenal. What a great human being, friends. Just a great... Let me go ahead and turn that down. God. You know, why do we put ourselves through this? FMC message. I got an FMC message. What happened? God, look at this thing rock back and forth. Blue, what do you think of that? And Oz, what do you all think about the 777? What do you all think about it? Pretty sweet or what? I think it's pretty sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. Must not embarrass myself. No, I must embarrass myself. That's part of the gag. Then we're going to go to Zello. So if we can intercept Zello maybe a little bit. Let me see here. We do this. Intercept Zello. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, Dirt Racer up there giving us the F-18 Escort. Thank you, man. Drag required. Okay. So we go 5,240. We're going to drop to 170 by AJ. Intercept at 2,700 feet. We got that programmed in the EFIS, so we should be good to go there. Let's go ahead and switch over our first officer panel we're going to want to go ahead and go to approach mode. There we go. I want to intercept the localizer and bring in the ILS approach here. I keep getting an FMC message. Oh, that's probably the drag required, right? Blue Game says, I love it, but I need to practice landing it. Yeah, dude, did you see me at FlightSimExpo? I floated like halfway down the runway. You got into ground effect, and I just... it's like, is this thing ever going to touch down? I'm like, do I have the controls mapped wrong? By the way, give it up to Blue, friends. He helped with the mapping. So, Blue, you did your part, man. You helped with the lounge there. You set up the controls for the TCA Boeing throttle. Appreciate it. So Blue came in like late at night, and he took over for setting up the mappings, and I'm like, oh, thank God. And I just like sat on the couch, and I drank an orange whip. Like, I finally get a break. I mean, believe me, like the SimFanatic crew, they did a bajillion things of like setting up and everything, and I so appreciate y'all. But oh my gosh, I just appreciate that, Blue, of you, like, because I was doing the computer stuff, and it was just nice to have you come and take care of that. Kelly Kell, how's it going? Kelly Kell's in the house, friends. Give it up to Kelly Kell. Good to see you, Kelly Kell. You get the controller going. Now, if I can keep from mucking this up there, Oz Flight Simmer. So I intercept the localizer and bring her on down. But how about this, friends? How about having Oz Flight Simmer, our good friend Oz Flight Simmer, Blue Games. We also had Brett Plays in the house here. And all of you. You're all the stars, actually. But appreciate you all being here. Am I like... Okay. Practice your... Oh, the practice is right there. What's up, Prague? Proctor, like, I thought you were, like, landed. I'm like, okay, we're way too high. Kelly Kell, thank you for joining the live stream. Kelly Kell says, how's it going, everybody? It's going peaches, Kelly Kell. It's going peaches. What am I supposed to be at for speed? Oh, I'm at 240. That's good. Let's go ahead and get the landing lights on. And let me turn off lights. There we go. Kyle, you think you're going to win the landing challenge tonight? I know you think you're going to. Who's going to win the landing challenge tonight? Anybody take a guess? It's not going to be me. We all know that. That's a given. So we extended our downwind so we can intercept Haynes and do this approach the right way, hopefully. Deuce, right? Bro, I lost power and approach. Oh no, don't tell me it's so. Did you do one of these? That's what happened. All right, we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, I've been there, brother. I've been there. Let's go ahead and get the XPR, or the TPR, XPR. Get the TPRs going, and so you can all tell me what I do wrong. Auto brakes are on and set. Check and set. Johnny Man, one hell of a guy. My flight simming is proof of that. Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. Seems like I gotta decelerate so fast, so quickly. This thing is so big, Blue. Oss, is this thing not like it's like the biggest thing ever since sliced bread? All right, here we go. Should I wear black socks or should I wear white socks? That's the question. What the hell was that? Why am I getting a... Oh, probably because I'm overspeeding a little bit. No, not that. Decrease speed. We're supposed to be now at 170, so we're going to drop this down to 170, indicated airspeed. There we go. Yeah, there. 171's fine. What's our intercept, by the way? I certainly forgot to do my briefing here. Hey, bada. What the hell is the AJ? Oh God. Okay, time to bring the landing gear down. Just look away, would ya? Could ya? Just look away right now. This is gonna be another shit show. I guarantee it. Look at this. I'm way over speed. What the flop? We're going to get her slowed down, though. Don't you worry, friends. Here we go. We're going to get some more flaps in. That'll slow us down. We get some crease drag. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Down to 171, please. Come on. Come on, do it. Because I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like me. All right, here we go. We could probably take that out, and we want to just get it into... There we go. Armed. Armed and dangerous. All right, sterile cockpit time. Here we go. Let's go ahead and turn off the gamer tags. And practice, your tail is in my face. What was our VREF? VREF. INET. VREF 139 plus 5. 144, really? Okay, 144. That doesn't seem right, but it seems to be right. All right, spoilers are armed, I think. Yeah, spoilers are armed. Don't be... I don't need that. Pressure. God. Who's in front of me? Is that you, Practice? There's not going to be any runway incursion here. Wingman 21, what's up, Wingman 21? Welcome to the live stream. We're flying the 777 PMDG. Come on, don't be doing that. Wait, what am I... Look at the EFIS. Speed brake. Wait, what? Speed brake's extended? No, it's not. I got it armed. All right, taking over. Oh, Jesus. Sync rate. Oh, my goodness. It's nothing like somebody being right in front of me.
Plus 100.
Well, this is not right. Oh, I'm clearly going to fly. Oh, my God.
Sync rate. 20. 10.
Gentle. Well, that wasn't so bad. Well, we got out of that one, friends. Okay. Wow. Oh, I forgot to turn on the descent rate. Oh, thank you, friends. Look at that. Well, I lucked out. Truly. Gonna go ahead and put up the flaps. Do that pilot SHIT sim. That's right, Wingman. Oh, well, he got out of that one. The crowd's cheering. He's a Cinderella boy. Who gets that movie? Who's got that movie? The crowd is wild. Dude, how you like the... Oh, dude, the rudder pedals, the TPRs, man, I love them. They are amazing. I highly recommend them. We'll get these landing lights off. Wing strobes. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm going off the wing. See, this is when you have a first officer. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I didn't want to turn off the beacon. Strobe goes off. Taxi on. There we go. I love them. I love them. We're alive! That's right, Blue. We are alive, my friend. We are alive. Got the track IR going. Oh, yes. We are alive, my friend. Now we're good. Okay, it's time to watch the others land, and this is when I turn it over to all of you. So let me get this stopped, and let's do some... yeah, let's watch some of our friends land here. Let's do this. I got to turn that off, and we'll get the radio. We'll get the music on. Radio? That's why I'm gray. All right, here we go. Nameplate's on, and let's get this done. Who's going to win the landing challenge tonight, friends? Is it TJ Turner? Silva Killer, I couldn't highlight you. Old golfer, how'd you do? Let's see. Joe, remember, you got to hit the 1,000-footers. Who's going to hit the 1,000-footers? And you can't land before them, you can't bounce, and you can't crash. Oh, somebody, TJ Turner's taking 2.6. TJ's taking 2.6. Like he should. There you go. Nice landing, TJ. Give it up to TJ. Look at him land that there. Nice job, man. Nice job. All right, who's next? Ooh, who is this? Look at another 777 coming down. Obviously, who is that? Oh, I definitely got to change the Flow Pro settings because is that you, Del? Del, do you have the okay, that's way too loud. Sorry, Del. Do you have the World 10 scenery add-on? Because you look like you're elevated, which often happens when people don't have the scenery. Cordial Cloud coming in. Another 777 here. Let's see how Cordial Cloud does. All right. And here he comes. I don't know what's going on with the livery, like being in gray, and then it comes out. Here we go. Cordial Cloud. Ooh, sheesh. Look at that. Holy shnikes. Cordial Cloud, you went frickin' auto land on that, right? Tell me it isn't so. Wow. Well, Cordial Cloud has it right now for the landing challenge. By the way, whoever wins the landing challenges at the end of the year, we're going to be doing a giveaway. What will it be? Captain 6565 says best one yet. Yes. Agreed. Delgam says, yes, I do. Interesting. I wonder why it was showing you elevated there, Del. All right, here we go. We've got, what we got here? N911 and Feel the Reaper coming in. Some of you will, like, fly in at the same time and, like, overlap. And I know you're just trying to, like, jerk me around because it's hard to, like, watch you. Both landed, but I've got a wide lens. What did that guy say, Aces? Somebody going over on the other side there? Feel the Reaper N911? The heck? Look at this. I can't even see you. I can't see you. You look pretty good there, but unfortunately, we couldn't see your livery there, buddy. Okay, here comes the N911. I don't know. Can we really give it, like, if you have a Honda jet that's a dot, why am I not seeing people's aircraft? Apparently, this is an exclusive 777 night. Anybody not flying the 777, we will not see and are not eligible for the landing challenge. Oh, my goodness. That sucks. Huh, I don't know. You know, I've often get asked questions about, like, is 2024 going to fix that problem? And the, I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know if it will or not. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right. We got Ty and Cookie up there. We got Emmett and Chippa Sneeze. Kyle, bring it in, brother. Saw you flying with us during the FSExpo, along with old FlightSimExpo. Us, I was debating. I don't know if Blue's still here, but we were on the panel. Blue, I think I scared Oz Flight Simmer. If you remember me going when I got the camera. Yeah, when I got the camera, when I got the microphone first, and I did the testing 1 2, testing 1 2, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. But it was so great to be there with all of you. What is going on? I can't even see you, Kyle. You're like a dot now with the 777. Oh, there you go. Now you're in focus. Here, look at this. Ooh, baby. That was close. That was a good landing, too. Give it up to Kyle there. That was a great landing. I think Cordial Cloud still has it, though, man. I think Cordial Cloud still has it. All right. CP6565 said nice. Look at all of you. Matey says butter, Kyle. Johnny hell of a guy, by the way, said nice, Kyle. I don't understand, like, why you're all showing up as freaking dots. Doesn't matter if you're flying that. Well, some of you in the 777, maybe it has to do with your livery. I don't know. Maybe it's your livery. I don't know. All right, here we go. We got Dirt Racer coming in. Oh, look at this. In the FA-18. Freaking blowing through the sky. Old Golfer 67 says, SimFanatic, you have it so far. I do? Honestly? No way. I didn't beat Cordial Cloud, did I? Is that cool? Cordial Cloud SimFanatic has it? No shit. That's amazing. I know most of you are screaming, not clapping right now. Amazing. You know, I was surprised, Old Golfer and Silver Killer, that we didn't get our good friend Aviation Spotter in here. I figured if I was wearing the American Airlines livery with the 777, he would certainly show, right? And he's nowhere to be found. How does that happen? All right. Who is this? I'm clearly going to have to, like, adjust the font. The font's kind of horrible. Okay, Chippa Sneeze coming in with the A339. Chippa. Here comes. All's Flight Sim, are you still there, mate? I think Shane probably fell asleep again. Who falls asleep at noon? He must have had like a bender last night. Like just like partied it up. All right, here comes Chippa. Nope, he's still here. With some blue skies. I get you out of the background there, Oz. Shane. All right, here comes Chipper Sneeze. Let's see how he does. Chippa Sneeze. You got this, brother. Look at you. TJ Turner. Do the textures look blurry at Atlantic to anyone? Oh, Atlanta. I don't know. I have to. Not for me. That sometimes happens, though. I think it has to do with like your refresh on your graphics card. Because I've had that on other airports. Here comes Chipper's kind of floating up and coming down. And let's see. Ooh. Chippa. Look at you. Was that a bounce? I don't know if I'd call that a bounce. I won't say it's a bounce. Chippa. All right. And last but certainly... Well, no, wait. We got Emmett and... now is... who's this? God, I gotta go... I had to reinstall Flow and it like messed up all my settings, so now I gotta go back in and change the fonts and stuff and get it perfected again. Good gravy. Good gravy. Good gravy, Big Al. Big Al says Shane needs to take a holiday after being up at a ridiculous hours watching Expo. No, yeah, that's true. I do appreciate it, Oz, for you joining at that time, man. Because you were up at, what, 5 a.m., you said? And by the way, this is... You know what, Johnny Mon? You are one hell of a guy, but I'm going to say this one time. Oz Flight Simmer was one hell of a guy during the Expo because he created a thumb for me, and he's like, here, Sim, you can use this thumb, because he knew I was busy. And so he did the flight plan and everything. Although I wish I would have had a better high-performance aircraft for that thing, because I got a downdraft. I had there was a rising terrain at the same time, and you ran into that, right, Shane? Where it's like you get pushed down and into the terrain and stuff. I was just like, good God, I can't get any more performance out of this thing. And meanwhile, I have that same 777 pilot next to me. God, nothing like being under pressure. Oh, but we're gonna have you there, Shane, next year. We're gonna have you at Rhode Island, and Aces is gonna give you a big kiss right on the noggin. Oh, look at that. That is a nice landing right there, friends. Look at that. That looked pretty good. So we have a 3-way tie. Of course, I won't be eligible for winning a landing challenge on our channel here, so that's okay. I'm just glad I can be in like the running with all you, right? That's what I'm saying. All right, Ebby. Who's Ebby? Who's in a 777? Aces did the Hangar Studios, yeah. I love that Aces with the facepalm. All right, so we have who's Ebby? Who's Ebby? Anybody know? It's got to be with us, so in that 777. Well, because nobody be flying the 777 at Atlanta tonight, right? We got to be the only ones that be flying the 777 at Atlanta. Can somebody please tell me if Ebby? I don't recognize that user tag or that gamer tag. I don't know. Somebody's like taking off the F-18. I can hear them. Dirt Racer. Yeah, there he goes. I think Ebby's way back there. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pull up to the terminal. So there we go. Watch me crash now. Would that not be epic? Oh, he ties for first place with the landing challenge and then, like, is taxiing and crashes. That would be my luck. All right. There we go. Ace is down, says, Braden, welcome, MicroSymphony. MicroSymphonic is in the house, friends. Braden, how you doing? Let's give it up to MicroSymphonic. Braden, it's good to see you. Of course, goes by Flight Sim Braden. How are you doing? I sent you a message earlier. Did you see it in Discord? I might have an aircraft for you, Braden. It might be an aircraft we're flying right now. Good to see you, Braden. Thanks for joining the live stream. Glad you made it before you left. James Waters, how is the 777? I like it. I like it. Be aware of the ground effect, though, James. Definitely be aware of the ground effect. We're just going to come on, mosey on in over here. And I think, do we have time for a debrief? I probably have about, 15, 20 minutes time for a debrief. This clearly is not the wide body location to pull this aircraft up, but you know what? So be it. So be it. Oh, I want to get a shot of that. Now watch me run into the terminal while I get that. All right. What happened, Emmett? All right, here we go. All right, we'll stop. We'll put on the parking brake. Parking brake coming on. Going to go up here. We're going to go ahead and turn on the APU, which I should have turned on before this. Wait for that APU come on if we want to see it. Let's go over here. And stat. There we go. And we'll wait for the APU to power up here. We'll see the RPMs come up here. MicroSymphonic says, no at Grandpa's, but flying the 777 in Roblox. Oh, nice. Nice. My son, Braden, loves Roblox. And, I built him a computer. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, you had me build you this great gaming rig, and you play Roblox. It's like the thing, right? Okay, let's see. It's coming up. There we go. We got 55, 50, 62 on the RPMs as it's ramping up. Tashi Draco says, night, Johnny. Johnny's leaving us. Johnny says, great stream, SimFanatic. I got to get back to work. Y'all have a great night. Hey, Johnny Mon. Let's give it up. Let's give him some orange whips, friends. Give him some orange whips. Hell, let's give him some STDs and some blue skies. Give him some orange whips, blue skies, and some STDs. There you go, Johnny. That's for you. One hell of a guy, by the way. And it was so great seeing you at the expo, man, along with the others. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for joining us tonight. Look at that. Métis, Tashi, Silver Killer, Big Al, all giving you some orange whips as well. It's good to see you, my friends. It's a community thing, right? All right, so we got that APU running, so we can go ahead and shut down the engines, and it's all auto magic, I think. So we can go ahead and pull out the right and pull out the left. Let's see if the sounds are good. There we go. Oh yeah, I can hear that rumble. That rumble magic. As we bring her down, let's go ahead and turn off the beacon. Beacon can come off. Runway turn-off lights can come off. Taxi light, of course, can come off. And that sounds good. All right, friends. Look at that. Beautiful. And as you can see, the 777 is a delight, Deuce. Oh, a cabin tour. You're right. I never did the cabin. Thank you for mentioning it. I never did the cabin tour. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay, so we're going to do a cabin tour really quick. Open this up. And look at this, friends. We're going to go over here. Oh, fancy. Let's go over here. Anybody want an orange whip? I think the orange whip... What the... Can I not go in? Oh, there we go. Oh, this looks really well done. Look at this. Hey, I want to thank you, Deuce. Wow, I forgot to do the cabin tour. What the hell's wrong with me? Well, let's not go into that. Who's ever... Look at... I mean, that... Now, after flying... I'm going to tell you what. After flying Allegiant... from Las Vegas and then seeing these seats, oh my God, would that not be amazing? Who's all flown? Is anybody here flown first class on a 777? I can't speed this up, can I? It's going to take us another hour. We're going to have to start another live stream to get to the back of the plane. This is pretty cool, though. Well done. Grab your orange whip, friends. Oh, I guess I could turn off the other cams so we have more real estate. We got the jump seat here. Beautiful. Nice. Nick Volt just subscribed. Give it up to Nick Volt. Nick, welcome to the SimFan family. Thanks for joining us, my friend. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining. Oh, look at this. Wow. Now it's not first class anymore, but I'll tell you what, after flying on Allegiant for 3 hours, these seats look like a little piece of heaven. Is there a way to accelerate walking? Like, I want to run. The hell? Okay. I just got stopped. Hey, Big Doggio 13 says, welcome. It's a member of the commercial pilot. Hey, thank you for that subscription. Everybody give it up to Big Doggio. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the live stream. This is for you. Where are we at? So Orange Whip, SimFanatic Shuffle, because we got to be over 40, right? I'm just guessing. No. Big Doggio, thank you so much for that membership. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome to the SimFan family. You are now a member of the insane group that we are. It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much for that membership. Everybody give it up. As Marion Harris, Big Al did. Thank you, my friend. Did I get stuck on this? Because, yeah, I can't go any farther. Really? I can't go any farther in this cabin. I want to go back to the... I want to go back there. Way back there. What if we zoom in? I want to go back there. That's where all the fun is happening. That's where all the partying's going on. Right, Johnny? Can I go this way? Maybe I got to go to the right. And then maybe... Oh, there we go. See, there's always a way. There's always a way. Holy crap, this plane's big. How many of you been on the 777 before? I've never been on the 777. I've been on the 767, but I've never been on the 777. Anyone else been on a 777? Look at this thing. Holy shnikes. I mean, I think, yeah, these look like comfy seats. My God, this plane goes on forever. It takes an eternity to get back there. I have been on the 777 in 2005, Carlin says. Oh, wow. Us Flight Center says, yep. Wow. I mean, talk about, well, and especially if I'm going at a snail's pace like I am right now, Shane. Like, holy stuff. This takes a while. Okay, wake me up when I get back to the back of the cabin. Holy crap. Hey, Shane, we got orange whips for you. We got your coffee. We got your coffee. You're a big coffee drinker. All right, keep going to the back. Carlin says, commonly known as the 777, Boeing 777 is one of its long-range twin... Oh, he just did a Buckle Bunny post. I just did but I love the no, thank you for that bit of trivia there, my friend. All right, we're almost to the back. Almost to the back. You still going down the plane? I am. Yes, love me some coffee. I know you love your coffee, man. You're a big coffee fan. That's your orange whip, bro. That's your orange whip, brother, isn't it? Look at back here. There we got Shane's coffee right here. There's your coffee, Shane. Now, do you take decaf or do you take leaded? If you tell me decaf, I am going to give you so much crap next time you live stream. Buckle Bunny. Yeah, Carlin. You've not seen Buckle Bunny? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, she couldn't make it tonight, so. Well, I did not know that. 777 was the first airliner to be designed full by a PC. I did not know that. It's not like the SR-71 that was by Slide Rule, right? Oh, man. Even you got a little window even over here. So you can pick up this aircraft right now for about $78 US plus tax if you're in the US. But I would definitely say it's worth it. It's a fun plane. You know, there's a couple bugs as we saw tonight, but PMDG, you know, they'll work it out. I love the PMDG products, as you all know. And I don't think you can go wrong with it. And yeah, it's expensive, you know, but it's also study level. And so I would definitely... Is that you, Delt, that's like hovering right there? By the way, they also make the vertical takeoff and landing version of the 777. Jeez. Apparently, Delt got that version. But anyway, friends, I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much for your support. I did love seeing a lot of you at FlightSimExpo. My friends, my pals, my amigos. Oz Flight Simmer, thank you for joining the live stream tonight. Obviously, all my moderators, Silver Killer, Pilot Rick, DeltGam88, all of you. Aces Down, can't forget about you, buddy. Captain Howdy, Proctus, got Kyle that came in. Special visit for Blue Games. I think this was the first time Blue Games actually joined one of our, I don't know, maybe he's hit out before, but I appreciate it, Blue. Thank you for joining. Hopefully I can see you. I got to make it over to more of your streams, man. I've made it to a few, but man, it's just... so many good content providers in so little time, right? But Blue, that being said, appreciate you joining. But also, I definitely appreciate all your support over the years. Truly a good friend. And but all of you, to finalize it and say, all of you Flight Simas, my old friends, my new friends that I met at the Expo, those that just subscribed tonight, I can't wait to have all this fun ahead of us because there's a lot more fun to be had. And we'll be meeting in person, hopefully for some of us, in Rhode Island, Providence next year. But you know what? From here to then, we're going to be meeting often. We do the Wednesday night commercial flights like tonight. Check us out Saturday night. We do GA flights. We mix it up. We do GA on Saturday. We do the fly-ins on the first Saturday of the month. Is that this coming Saturday? I think it might be, or close to it. We get into Discord voice, and I get to take a chance to get in the back seat and fly with you and let you all take over in voice. But until then, friends, I want to say thank you to all of you. Delt, Big Al, Marion Harris, Old Golfer 67. By the way, everybody say shout out to Old Golfer. He's our newest moderator. Oz Flight Simmer says blue skies, everyone. Thank you, Oz. Big Al, thank you for the blue skies. A lot of you came over from Oz's channel to support this channel. I would encourage you all to go over to Oz Flight Simmer. Check out Blue Games as well. Also, Brett Plays. Check out Brett Plays. They're all great people. And we're growing this community. And actually, this is a big vision of you, Oz, that you wanted to support one another. And a lot of other streamers do that. But you have been you've been truly doing it. And I'm so happy to be a part of it. James Waters, thank you for being here. Carwin, Captain Howdy, you were there at FlightSimExpo, another moderator. Don't want to miss you. Silver Motherfuddin' Killer, of course, man. Javier, I couldn't be doing this without you either. All of you. Oh, let's see. Who else am I? I always call out everybody at the end. So let's see. We got Oz Flight Simmer, Aces Down, Big L, Carwin, DeltGam88, what's up? Deuce, Captain Howdy. We got Emmett. Thank you, Emmett, for being here. James Waters, Marion Harris, a.k.a. Chip a Sneeze. Old Golfer 67, Silver Mother Killer. And Tashi Draco and Zach Cool, the cool guy, Cordial Cloud. And all the rest of you that are here still that I might have missed. We'll see you on Saturday night. Until then, stay safe, blue skies, and have yourselves a great rest of your week. I love you all. We'll talk to you soon. Take care, my friends, and blue skies. Good night.
Have you ever played with a queen? Not till you met me.
Okay, now I got some more in here. I've got Matey in here. Matey, thanks for joining Aces Down. My brother from another mother. I couldn't forget you, man. Thank you, Aces, for all your support. I also got, let's see here. I saw Johnny Mon. Hell of a guy, by the way. Old golfer, thanks again, man. And all of you, have a great night. I'll see you in Debrief. I'm going to jump over to Debrief. How the hell could I not? Good night, my friends.
Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling